You have a rager on this one, don't you?
let me weave you a tale, homie.
So there was a butt. We firmly grasped it.
So they killed the black puddings. Black puddings
Okay.
died.
Okay.
Tentacles did in fact burst, not a black pudding, but tentacles did burst forth from the well in the center of the combat. There, the
I
well
feel
was
him.
dangerous. Melkor almost got grabbed, but didn't. Luckily,
You just got slapped around a bit.
it's just a bit slapped around. Yeah,
My king.
killed him. Whatever. Everybody fucked off. The city streets under their own willfulness, seemingly, eventually took the party to the base of the spire you saw the cathedral-like structure on top of.
The one we were trying to avoid.
I'm not sure where you're heading to and what you're trying to avoid. Everything feels pretty like I should avoid that here.
Okay.
But naturally, everybody went up.
We're in Dr. Seuss's worst nightmare right now. All right.
Welcome to Wonderland, bitch.
Oh,
But they went up naturally, where there was a out front of this what you found the observatory. Outside the front was a little orrery, broken but still somewhat slowly turning, faster than any system would be turning, which indicated to you that likely it was busted to some capacity, or something was more wrong here than you initially anticipated. It's hard to say which. But people touched it and received visions of a bygone era. A short vision was had, and then Melkor touched the butt and really just decided to fuck with everything.
okay, so we went from touching the butt to attempting sticking his dick in it.
Melkor,
Yeah.
I think Melkor also got like a nat 20 on what the vision contained. Yeah.
Mhm,
And then decided to unravel reality as we know it. Which in this space, and considering the nature of the Sphinx's magic, that was actually kind of within the bounds of what a Sphinx could do. So I was like, sure. Showed everyone else the vision that he was seeing, which showed the observatory in a time long past, when it stood at its full height. At the top there, where you see a statue, it's not actually a statue; it's a busted-ass telescope. But you saw when it was not a busted-ass telescope. Oh, excuse me. You saw when this place was lively, and there was conversation that I believe only Melkor understood. Other people didn't understand it, and Kaothi didn't have tongues at the time. Conversation, something. We have to do something before a group known as, I believe you heard, the Somnivim get up to whatever abomination they are planning. And strewn amongst these scholars were star charts and tables and rudimentary drawings and sketches of like the planar system. But any of the symbols and language you were unable to make out, unfortunately.
Okay.
The vision ended. People poked around the ruins of the observatory, where you found a couple things. You found a skeleton, unmoving, actual skeleton, not undead one.
Oh, good. That's nice.
You found the telescope had several lenses that could be swapped out for others that seemed to link to certain locations via whatever magical means run this telescope. None of you have any know-how or whatever how to alter this busted-ass telescope, so whatever it kind of looks in on is whatever it looks in on when you put the lens in. As well, you found a book, books behind, on a shelf behind like warded glass that Melkor disabled and then broke, and you took the books. Again, in languages you couldn't read.
Okay.
I said languages. A language you couldn't read. The party also looked through these lenses Whereupon you discovered several of which that were unlabeled, or that were labeled, but you just didn't recognize the names of places that really mean nothing to you. We're looking at various ruined city, various stretch of islands. Nothing.
Yeah.
One was looking at a tall peak that jutted up into the sky far beyond the clouds, an unnaturally elongated spire of black rock. One, which was labeled the Dreamlands, which Melkor took interest in, was pointed at what was obviously the Dreamlands. You were able to see the Dreamlands and saw within them that there was a large black chain comprised of obsidian and gray matter that extended up into the infinite beyond and somewhere down below the pink clouds of the Dreamlands. You
Yeah, so I think that's
there's a lot of background noise over there. And
Where?
I think it's yours.
Oh,
This
it's my
is what-
roommate.
Okay. I was like, why the fuck is it so loud? Excellent then. There was another one that was labeled Cognosa that people looked through and saw a massive fractaling city comprised of equal parts stone and flesh adrift in the astral sea. And one labeled Somnivem / Academy that pointed at one of these structures you had seen on the way in. A large cubicle-like structure that constantly looked like a Rubik's Cube that was kind of constantly folding in on itself. Within which the party saw said giant brain suspended by a giant black chain comprised of obsidian and gray matter over a giant cistern of psionic cerebro fluid. Is the assumption, at least. With numerous little brain-like creatures. I know when I say brain-like creatures, I mean creatures that are like tiny brains with arms and legs running around. Like very, very beehive-like. That about sums it up, I believe. Did I miss anything?
The only minor thing was that may or may not have realised that we were looking at them.
Oh yeah, true. When the brain was looked upon, there was an uptick in activity in the hive. That was similar in the way when a beehive is suddenly disturbed.
Who was it that stated, what was it? Something about objects and observations react differently when objects aren't being watched at all? Who theorized that?
It's just a physics principle. I think
It's
many
just
people.
oftentimes when you've been traversing the streets, if you look one way and look back, the direction you were just looking at's different.
No.
Permanence doesn't mean much in this city, but you have noticed this place has somehow seemingly resisted some of the effects of the aberrant nature of this half city. I believe Argus noted it as having some manner of connection to upper realms, something to ground it or something of the sort.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna give it a whiff. Because I probably haven't done that yet.
Do what now?
You've been drooling.
Yeah, you've been
I've
dribbling.
been sitting here drooling.
Yep.
I'll give it a sniff.
Yeah, you divine sense.
Yeah.
Give it a good whiff.
Give it a whiff.
This place is consecrated. It's not often Deidre gets to enjoy the smell of land that is consecrated. As it's almost always desecrated. But this time, this one time, it's refreshing.
Ooh.
Hmm?
Actually, I don't know if I can.
As this is reacting to smelling 5 here.
Yeah. I was like, well, I was thinking about seeing if I could meditate on it or commune with it, see if I can tap into the. Because usually most consecrated land is divine in some nature, and I was going to see if I could figure out, but I don't think it works that way.
Bit tricky. You aren't learned or in tune with the divine nature of things like that.
Yeah.
Your power comes from oath and conviction to the Lord of the Sun.
Conviction more than anything.
It's mostly conviction. The scary part is when you realize paladins just believe hard enough and they just have power.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
That's one hell of a stubborn streak, though.
It's terrifying. It's what Oath of the well, I mean, it's what stuff like Oath of the Crown is. Like you just believe in your devotion to your liege hard enough, and you just have divine power.
Yeah.
Hey, that's good. Clerics aren't that far off.
They're pretty far off. They're just devotion.
They're more like warlocks.
Yeah.
Than...
Clerics are socially palatable warlocks, is what that is. They know everyone knows where it comes from.
Yeah. I was gonna say a cleric gets its powers solely from the deity it's bestowed upon it. A paladin, you literally took an oath that you believe in so much that you get power from it, even if your god is kinda dead.
Kinda dead.
Or you're like the last devotee of said god. I'm just saying.
That is all.
But we find ourselves still here at the top of this spire of rock in a ruined observatory, having just looked through a number of lenses.
Well, guys, I have good news and bad news.
Don't you always?
Oh,
The
by
good
all means.
news is this is a threat I'm familiar with. The bad news, this is much more powerful than any threat I've seen of this nature.
I'm about 5 feet away.
Would I?
I thought that was someone else.
Didn't we just get done dealing with your boy with that fucking spear?
Yeah, this is much worse. He was just a psychopath.
Great.
A powerful psychopath, but still a psychopath.
Well,
This is do you know what elephants are? Anyone?
I was gonna ask. Do I know what illnesses are?
That will require Melkor. You're at least tangentially aware, bar none.
Melkor
They're my
goes-
cousins.
Like literally,
And-
there's a shadow clone of just a poof cloud of perfect Melkor right next to Argus, and he's hiding over here now.
And anyone else who wants to, Jesus Christ, can give me an Arcana check.
I will
Will
roll.
be
for stealth.
amazing.
That's king of the
I don't care. I'm getting out of here.
Wow. Okay, I didn't do too bad.
Jeez, stop
12.
copying
12. Zell, do you want to try?
Deep copying the homework.
Hey! Sure, I will give that a try. Why am I
13.
rolling that?
Also 12. You all know the same thing, which is that is another term for mind flayer, which sounds like something bad. You hear stories, they eat brains. That's about as far as it goes. That's about as much as your knowledge goes.
So,
Apparently,
illithid
mine
means
was a
mind
7.
flayer. Mind flayer means bad. Bad means we shouldn't be here.
Good. I throw a piece of jerky at him.
Good boy. Give him a treat. You have to reward intelligent
Well,
thoughts.
Positive reinforcement, you know?
Absolutely.
Look at everybody with like a look of superiority as I munch on my jerky. Like, hell yeah.
I did good.
I'm the star of the class today. Yes. So Illithids are an elder race from the Aberrant Plane. They used to dominate the entire galaxy. Well, galaxy just means the multiverse. They're bad. They're real bad. What I saw was an elder brain of an Illithid, I believe. Could be a warped version of it, which is essentially a gigantic brain that wants to dominate all life and all the Illithids as well. And it has pets that are almost more terrifying. They look like walking brains with 4 legs, like a cat in size. What they do is they eat your brain and take over your body.
I mean, they're
And
gonna
they
fucking
like-
starve with us.
Well, yeah, that's true, but they find it very easy to take over lesser brains.
It's kind of I adjust my helmet and I'm like, good.
Don't let them touch you. Otherwise, we'll have to put you down.
Bridget just, we're doomed.
Yeah. We're always doomed, you know. That's just our modus operandi.
You know what you think? Now that I think about it, that's not far off. Yeah.
Any other questions?
Maybe that question's class.
Diedrich raises his hand.
Yes, Diedrich?
Do we know where it is?
I point in the general direction I felt it.
Where is a funny thing here?
Yeah. I point in a random direction.
You know,
If we go that way, we might
This-
find it.
It could be that way, it could be the other way, it could be up, it could be down.
you could have had
Within
so
a
much
mile
fun
of
with
there,
him.
roughly.
You could have had so much fun with him. He could have been. It's
It's
inside
behind you."
your head.
It's beating your
Right
brain.
Why do you
there.
think he has a big brain?
I kind of just you just gesture and just around you, just like
Yeah. This is
Fair.
its domain. This is the only place we're safe from it.
There is a approximately 25% chance, no matter what direction you're looking off the spire, you'll see the academy.
so. Like you said, this is the only place we're safe, and I'm like, all right, take my pack off, start setting up my temple. Is this home
Actually,
now?
this is a first for me. Melko, can I borrow that book of yours?
This book.
Is that the right book?
My handy dandy notebook.
The magic.
No, not your, not your ideas for Acquisition Inc. book. The other one.
Oh. You mean
Oh.
this book?
Yes, the one with the dark speech written on it. That one.
Ah, yes. My.
Can I
favorite
remove my
book.
name from this afterwards?
No. Well, I mean, you can.
He glasses at his pistol. With that, I'm guessing.
Just sign here. Sign right here, here, and here.
Yeah, I'll sign it if it is the actual book. If
Oh,
it
yeah.
has any mention of Act Inc., I will
No,
burn it.
no.
No.
This is my Soup's trustworthy book right here.
Oh yeah.
Dark magic, sure. Acquisition Incorporated, fuck no.
No,
Alright, we're
that's
gonna
worse.
Because we have flat intelligence, at least.
I mean,
What's
I think we should just take Diedrich out of this book for now.
Wait, what?
Most likely, you're going to be the one that gets mind read.
Say a lot.
And if
You
we have
may.
to kill you twice, I mean, that just makes it harder for us. We're just taking precautions.
In everyone's mind, Diedrich may as well already be dominated by the brain.
I mean, listen. The worst thing you can do is have the barbarian or the paladin get mind whammied.
You know, the best part of it is actually he has the best chance of any of us because he has his paladin
Yeah.
resistance.
Listen,
Oh, we're not gonna tell him that.
No.
a 1 loves to show up when you have the best resistance. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's one of the best changes in the next edition. When you roll a 1, you get inspiration. We'd have time. Way more
Oh,
than we
boy.
have now.
I thought it was just a 20. Is it both a 1 and a 20?
No, they changed it from a 20 to a 1, which is much better. You don't need to win
You know,
more when you have a 20.
Failing forward.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
liked Julian. To segue out of that, just to add on to that, you remember when we played when you got experience points when you rolled a 1?
Oh yeah, with
Ken's game,
Ed. Yeah,
And that was a way to
I mean,
level up.
he
it
pulled
just
that trait from Powered by the Apocalypse, which is a very good.
Yeah.
So. But yeah, that was we leveled up
We
very
leveled up
quickly.
very quickly because
A lot of ones.
Oh.
Keep rolling die. Just keep.
Yeah.
oh yeah, it was great because even on advantage rolls you could store it. It was good time. Anyway, yes. Here back to the
But yes,
certain death we're facing.
We have a bit of time to prepare. This sanctuary is safe for now,
Yeah,
so
private thing.
anything that can help your mind is good news.
Mind helping.
We
Mind.
still have those potions from Clara as well.
Potions.
They're not going to taste good, but they'll help.
We have
How
mind
do-
potions.
How do we actually deal with them? Because that's like how they can fuck us up. But how we can deal with them?
Range is our best option. We don't want to let them touch us. And if they do, we have to stay near Diedrich.
God.
But really, anything we can prepare to, like, I mean, I have explosives. That's pretty good against the brain. Doesn't like that. But yeah, the intellective powers are the small brain things. Those are more important. And I didn't see any actual mind flayers, but I imagine there'll be some, unless this thing has eaten them all.
But okay, so let me see if I get this right.
Yeah.
Elder Blaine controls mind flayers, but eats mind flayers.
Yes.
Like, you're getting heated.
It doesn't want anything
Like
to
keeping
be stronger
cows.
than it.
Listen,
Yeah.
the mind flayers, the brain blah,
Blah, blah, blah.
keeps it's layered. It's literally a layered defense for the whatever.
Less alcohol next
Honestly,
time.
I cannot
It's just
speak English right
everybody.
now.
Oh, the
Not
deep
even
speech you're
doing
speaking.
it.
I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it doesn't want the mind flayers close to it, but it needs them close enough to defend itself.
Exactly. Essentially, the Mind Flayer is an adult.
Yeah,
The
that was-
Elder Brain is an adult. Like, when they're away from an Elder Brain, they can, like, settle down and eat stuff and eat more brains until they
Become
a-
one.
gigantic brain in a jar.
Hmm.
It sounds like something Melchizar made up, but it's real.
It's the fucking worst life cycle.
Yeah.
That is
They gave them the idea.
Okay. Now, off topic.
Gave him a little push.
Lilith,
Hmm?
I have a question for you.
I may have answers.
Is this spell, is the Crusader's Mantle spell limited to only melee?
Well, ping the spell and let's see. Let's explore this topic together.
You have a spell.
The aura moves with you center while in the aura deal an extra hit with a. It just says a weapon attack.
Yeah,
So
that's
it
what I
must be
was
a
reading.
melee or ranged weapon attack.
Weapon.
Pistols,
It also includes
arrows,
headbutting.
bolts. It also includes headbutting. Does not include spell. So no
What
Elder Splash.
bullshit.
Your Elder Splash does enough damage. Fuck off.
Okay.
No,
I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I was looking for a way to actually defend myself, and I realized I don't have one. But
you don't have.
How do you not have protection from evil and good?
we're not going
Is
to
that
talk
not a
about.
paladin spell?
We're not going to talk about that.
I'm pretty sure it's a paladin.
You
No, I
have
got-
access to
It
all
is.
the paladin spells. You just have to swap them out.
goddamn.
100.
Oh, I do.
It doesn't do damage, so I can't
Yeah.
use it.
You just can only ready like half your paladin level
I'm
plus your
I'm
charisma.
still learning on how to
It
do
is.
it.
You have the same bullshit that the druid and cleric get, where they can swap out their spells whenever the hell they want, and they know all of them.
Learning.
I think I think my favorite part of this conversation, and it's not even about the conversation itself, but it's the fact we're having it at level 14.
Yeah. I mean, he's like a level 3 paladin.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. Let's get
Nope,
to that part.
nope. He's level 9.
I'm level 9.
Oh,
He has 3rd level spell.
Damn.
It's just my horse.
You okay?
It's
So
a
let
level 1 spell.
Let me inform you. You have all paladin spells. You prepare them. You pick the paladin spells you want for that day. You can only have a number prepared equal to your charisma plus half your paladin level. So you can have, I think, what's your charisma? 4? 4 plus your level's 9? 4. You can have 8 paladin spells
That's
prepared.
more spells than he's ever casted.
Like, total, yeah.
Yeah.
Not counting Fine Steep. We're not going to count that, but... Does that make sense?
Yeah, but
Telemore didn't use a spell that wasn't Smite or Horse until level... I think it's till like level 13 or 14.
I don't know what you're
Haste.
talking about.
I
Well, then
think,
I
I
used
think
them.
well, in which case, not until level 9, which is the
Haste.
same level Paladin Dietrich.
Fine Pegasus.
I'm not sure that I would even need
The spell
both
magic.
hands
Again,
to
level
count the
9.
number of times that he used spells outside of horse.
So,
I
Teleport.
might be able to do it on one hand, at the very least on 2.
Telemore can't say shit because he was the same level Paladin Dietrich was when he made Epiphany.
I'm just saying.
Haste more times than anything else.
I
I-
actually
I-
think Ash casted more spells than Telemore.
Oh, yeah.
With-
Yeah,
like,
because
you had
I
good
took some
magic.
healing and we constantly
Yeah.
needed to heal.
Yeah.
Well, you had the tank be the healer as well, which is it became a problem after a while when you start getting hit.
Yep,
was a problem.
yep.
And there was that one time I healed someone with transfer life. I think it was.
God, that
I
went
think it was
well.
our cleric, right?
You're
Yeah.
Rendell's future wife.
Yeah.
Am I a joke to you?
Oh.
Look, that man needed a strong woman to put him in his place
Yep.
Keep him from just killing himself.
and keep him
And
from
everyone
off
else.
himself, mostly. Yeah.
See, even I have the spell protection
That
from
means
good
I have
evil.
so
There's
much
just no
work.
point
You-
in me ever
yep, you-
taking it.
Yep. You're safe here, so you can all converse while Diedrich realizes how long his spell list actually is.
God damn it.
You have so much magic available to you. Also, I'm pretty sure I saw on your main sheet your lay on hands is 45 now because you're level 9. I don't think you'd updated it from the last level up.
Oh no, I don't think I did either.
Yeah, there's no point in me taking that spell because it requires concentration. You can't concentrate while raging.
You know, I'm just looking at the paladin spells, and I'm just ashamed of you right now.
Command's
They have
There's
such
some
good
good
spells.
shit
They
on
have,
there.
they have like command, one of my favorite ones. Just
Command's
get
a
someone
good
to
one.
grovel.
I love telling people to grovel.
Someone was once climbing like on a banister, and I told them to grovel, and he fell to their death. It was just glorious.
Paladin spell.
Are you prepared
God.
for now? Each round of combat taking 5 to 10 minutes for one player. Because that's what's about to happen.
Look, I currently have that with a player who's been playing it for years, so, like, if it takes a couple of sessions for him to ease into it, I'm good.
Use that list and set it to paladin, and you can set it by levels.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
And you have all of those. Just so many are prepared.
You have some more, but don't worry about those.
Yeah,
It'll
namely
matter.
8. I don't think Toth has added much anything cool.
As a lower level, what was it? What am I, Grave Cleric? Yeah. I've got a handful of spells that are the bane of Donovan's existence.
I'll fight you. End of story.
Oh my god. But yes, while Diedrich has this epiphany, protection from evil good would do great for little brain devourers. Yes.
I can teach you how to cast it, Diedrich. I know your dad never did, so.
Hey, hey, hey.
Went out to get solo cigarettes, never came back. Poor guy.
Wanted to pick up milk.
Easy.
Wanted to get milk and still eating dry
Am I
cigarettes.
wrong?
I am loved.
I'm loved.
I'm about to say both parents did at the same exact time. It's even funnier. My parents were
Sorry,
shit,
buddy.
but they at least kept me around.
Did try to kill you in the end, though.
I don't think that's better, no.
Like actively tried to sacrifice you.
It's okay. Who's still alive?
Man, which of you is a better poster child of, like, parental trauma?
My
Was I the
parents
only one that
told me-
noticed that?
They told me.
If your adopted father, like, you know, is missing and you know, are chasing after him.
My daddy loves me. Holy shit! I have cure wounds.
Lilith?
Lucky gets chased down.
Hold on. Are you fucking kidding me right now?
Holy shit! I have cure wounds.
Can I just say disappointment? Yes.
Look, Helmore never cast cure wounds in his life. Shut
I
up.
just love the fact that
I'm just
Kaomi
saying, it
just
was
lost
always
her
ready.
shit laughing.
Yeah, that's fair. That is fair. You kept it on hand.
Just the cutest fucking thing to hear. Holy shit!
This level 14 character. Holy shit! I got cure wounds.
I mean, to be fair, lay on hands is the healing that you get. Like, there's not much
Oh,
point in using a cure wound when you have just a bank of it, but it's just hearing that sentence.
It's delightful.
Let's see. It's beautiful. I have Tomor had cure wounds always ready, shield of faith. Like I question why none of that stuff has been ready this entire time, good sir. Like hold person, second level spell.
that one might be Vengeance Paladin.
It is, yeah.
No, hold person you
Misty-
get anyway.
Misty step in, hold person.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah,
It might just be a standard thing. Because I know at the very
a
least
lot of-
Redemption gets hold person as well.
Well, I mean the fine.
Makes sense for redemption. But,
What?
Yeah.
No, like so.
You
I'm
would think it makes sense for Redemption.
When used correctly, it makes sense for Redemption Paladins.
yeah.
Sarah. Not when used as part of an execution, Sarah.
Okay. Vengeance is
I think there's a story involved here somewhere.
Did you guys know followers of Ilmater, the god of, mercy and long suffering,
Yeah.
shouldn't use spells that paralyze people to aid in killing them?
You can't even use the excuse of, like, I'll put them out of their misery, you know,
No.
when you create the misery.
Yeah, no.
No, you're essentially just using the what is it, the Cruciatus curse or whatever the fuck it is in Harry
With the
Potter?
Cruciatus cards?
Yeah, that thing.
Oh no.
I don't know. I think being frozen and not being able to do anything without the pain is worse.
Yep, we're
Except for walk.
paralyzed. Yep, they were
Except to walk,
paralyzed
yeah.
while a very high-level barbarian NPC took their head off. Because it was an
I'm a
auto-crit, they were
pacifist,
barbarian.
guys. I'm a pacifist.
I didn't hurt him.
It's like I once read a story where there were like some pacifists that, sold guns to a rebellion to like help them, and it's like, the fuck? How is that pacifism if you give someone a gun to shoot other people?
Baffling.
But
It's an entrepreneur.
let's not bring the USA into this.
Mhm.
Magic weapon.
That was not that good.
Right.
I,
We'll leave Diedrich to continue exploring
Figure out his
his body.
spells.
Yeah.
yeah,
build
sorry, I don't
new
think we
places.
get base.
It's for the best, though. Like, every time I cast haste, I instantly get it knocked out of me.
Hold on.
Dude,
There's
Like
That-
you know, Revivify by now. I hope so.
there is one thing that I'm going to laugh at. I can almost assure you. Do you have the oath spells you get from being an inquisitor on your spell list?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
So
I was nervous.
before you say good job,
He just added them.
the actual answer to that question is yes, kinda.
Kinda?
Diedrich.
Because I associated with the number of spell slots to the number of spells.
So you know what they are. They're just not like prepared.
Those spells are
It's like-
always prepared.
And they don't count against your number of spells you can prepare.
Son of a bitch.
All right, welcome to session 0, folks.
For real.
Oh my god.
I feel so bad, but it's so fun.
I don't know. Better
It's
cast
done
it
with love. Kind of.
Oh man.
than I was a paladin.
Welcome to being the Paladins, bitch.
The terrifying thing is Diedrich's only going to be more effective after this.
Now, that is a possibility. But
There's
just
an
remember,
equal
don't use them all. You
possibility.
got smites to use.
Yeah, I got smites for days.
See, that's why you multi-class into sorcerer, and you can use the sorcery points as spell slots for smites.
You really, really, really want me to do that?
No, I'm just, it's an idea. No clue how in the hell you would work it into your backstory or character.
I hung out with
progression.
a warlock for too damn long.
You just adopted one of his sugar daddies.
Willed myself into knowing magic.
Fuck, dude.
Anyway,
Yeah,
So
well-
I will see y'all at next week's session.
Done.
yeah.
I have like 6 more left. Actually, no, I got like 4 more left.
This is like Diedrich discovering the internet for the first time.
It really is.
Hey, Revivify.
If we get to the point of Diedrich using Revivify,
Yeah,
You
we
shit
fucked up.
talks.
Yeah.
I can imagine like the one moment I used that particular spell, like I'd use it on Argus, he'd wake up and go, "Oh God, no!"
How
You're
bad
just
is-
looking over the top of him like you just got done giving him mouth-to-mouth CPR, and he's just like,
The only time he lowers his helmet.
I mean, if you wake up and the first thing you see is Diedrich, you know something's wrong.
Yeah.
Something has gone horribly, horribly wrong.
That's what brings you back is when Diedrich's about to get on you and you're like, get away!
It's like smelling salts, but way more effective.
Yeah.
I mean, Diedrich does think.
Break ridge.
Oh,
If you piss me, and I'll rip your head off.
The ammonia coming from Diedrich. Ugh. Baked into his, well, everything.
Yeah. I'm just imagining man smells like baby oil or something.
Well, I'm ready to go. I don't know what you guys are doing.
I mean, we're taking a long rest. Let everyone recover spell slots, right?
Yeah, because I need to rest and then prepare to speak with Dead to have a chat with that skeleton.
Okay, So, funny story about the Inquisitor spells. Actually put them into my spell book in lieu of the other spells because I thought they were taking up spell slots.
Yep.
So that's it.
And you have them always prepped without counting against your number of spells prepared.
Which includes Speak with Dead. Right?
One of those things.
Speak with that. I'm an Inquisitor.
Yeah.
But wouldn't that make more sense just in case you accidentally killed them during the torture? I mean, the
Are you not
Crusade.
using the middle finger of Vecna one?
Like, questioning. What's that?
Are you not using the middle finger of Vecna, Inquisitor?
I am.
Yeah, that one has Speak with Dead
Speak with Dead.
at 9th level,
Oh, look at that.
as well
Oh,
as Major
yeah.
Image, which
Mage.
I'm fine with you never using.
yeah.
So
Look
it
at the
doesn't
door!
seem like a Daedric spell.
Terrified of Deidre using Major Image.
Just use it to summon a Minotaur so you can pray to him.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Just
Yeah,
a massive, more massive version of Diedrich thinking that he is the embodiment of a Minotaur. This is great.
He would, that's true.
He 100% would.
Oh, great. Shiny one.
Ironically, a Minotaur just looks like me covered in more body oil.
Yeah.
Weird.
Jesus
that's what
Christ.
we went for.
So it's a Gimli smelling magic mic.
Oh my god.
Just looks like me covered in more baby oil. Just
Oh my
So
god.
Daedric, do you want to cast a spell?
Probably had again.
Make spell. Use components you must.
Deidre speaks and all anyone hears is unga bunga.
And we're not generally wrong.
can't really say much, Granted, most of my spells are just verbal.
Which is nice.
Well, you use your holy symbol anyways to cast your spell, so
Which actually is my helmet. That's the best part.
Yep.
Unless I find my particular Avengers, but we can postpone doing tutorial as much as
Oh, no.
as long as humanly possible.
that's
Um,
right on the trip. It's on the itinerary, motherfucker. I gotta go there for a reason.
You know what happened to those things?
Speaking
Another
on
one.
ideas of shenanigans,
I gotta get a couple of spell
if-
components.
if your character was to be given a wish spell, what would you wish for?
I don't think anybody wants that.
I mean, he would just wish for a Minotaur,
Pretty much,
Yeah.
yeah.
and it would backfire because he'd be like teleported into the sun.
There's that wording there on those wish spells.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's the part that
All-
scares me.
It all depends on the source of the wish.
Never trust a demon.
Demon, genie. Really, unless you're the one casting wish, you gotta be particular with the wording, and even then,
Even then, you don't attempt fate, really.
even then, I'll give you a house-size sandwich.
I mean, that was a good
No,
sandwich.
'cause
As it's
I
on the
was
right.
thinking, I
Listen.
would just ask to
Yeah.
be able to animate skeletons, to be able to control and animate skeletons.
You see, you added the
Gun
control the
bullet.
second time, which was important.
Yes, that's that wording
Something like
there.
turn into a lich. I give you some marionette strings and the wooden cross there.
Or you could learn Dominate Person, and he controls skeletons that way.
Yep.
Yeah,
No,
while
because I'm-
Daedric is
I'm aware
Is
there's a feat
having a
to
good
your-
time.
I'm just picking my spells at this point.
he's gonna look to Keofi. A word?
Several of them, if you want.
Great. After this is resolved, if we survive, we really should go back to the cave. with the Gulfire Tree. Figure out what happened to Astra.
Yeah. That's gonna come back at some point, isn't it?
Yeah, and well, our purple friend, not you.
Just to the table. You really want to go fight an elder psionic dragon?
I want to, but needs must.
Want to?
I mean, I'm
We're
upset
just
that I brought that
following
creation
after
into this
all the
world.
psionics. Like, if we survive Elder Brains, we may as well go for the actual dragon. I guess.
We'll be
Okay,
This is
tested.
an elder dragon, probably one of the original dragons. Who the fuck know what I created? I don't know.
We could take a dragon.
literally
I thought
stopped.
that
You
character
can
would be
take
here
a
right now.
dragon. I don't know, like, that specific dragon.
Literally,
No.
like I've been like while I've been doing this, I'm sitting here looking at my code of oaths, which is pretty much my spellbook at this point, and I was like, I stop and go, dragon?
Yeah,
Down.
you know dragon. You know dragon.
Not the kind of
No,
dragon you want to
no.
fight.
Table wise, I'm asking Julian and Sarah this. I think nobody knows anything about that motherfucking dragon except for them two.
Yeah, and we're gonna have to. It's more avoiding it when we go down and hoping that it's extended further into the Underdark and eaten other creatures.
It's information gathering first.
Didn't I
Yeah.
dive into that dragon? No, I dived into
Not
the
that
hole.
I very much doubt it.
I hope you never went near this dragon.
No, I dove into
And
the
I think this
hole
dragon
of
would
the
make you
mouth.
dive into its mouth.
Yeah,
that-
actually,
uh,
that would.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not that would make a difference to Diedrich.
It wouldn't have to. It would dominate and be like, oh.
They'd be like,
never mind
oh,
then."
I should save my spell.
It really.
Its skin is too thick. I must kill it from the inside.
I'm just disappointed that I made
Look, maybe we could kill the
Very
dragon
proud
and
that it
resurrect
happened.
Dalen. It's possible. Technically possible.
Or
I swear, if I have to make another 15th level character, eventually this is gonna be some bullshit.
I mean, here's
What is it
one.
with you making characters with a fucking death clock on them?
Literally, the original character for this campaign had a physical death clock on the man.
Exactly.
Yes.
And Melkor just seeks death at any opportunity by like making
Melkor has lasted
deals with-
longer than I thought he would. Okay,
It's honestly impressive. Yeah.
It really is.
seek out death, and he will find you as a friend. Apparently, again.
Man, too crazy to die.
Yeah, we may as well, because we don't know if her getting fucked did something to any of the chains.
Exactly.
So
I mean,
I
this-
assume the Umbral want the Astral gone. I don't know how this works.
I mean, when it comes to balance, it's weird. Like, planar traditions say you shouldn't really unbalance things too bad. But I mean, shit's unbalanced as fuck at the moment, so. And this thing is the brain or mind of the astral body, so. Umbral, whatever. Yeah, just something to worry about later.
It's worth it, yeah. That fucking cave.
Yeah, mistakes were made.
Just silent flashbacks.
Yeah. I'll leave you to it.
Uh-huh.
What face?
Oh, I love you too.
And I'm gonna go do some meditating.
Absolutely. You want to know the really fun thing about what you gave me with Marcus Sagen?
No, just
That was before Fizz bands came out,
oh my god!
and now I have Fizz bands.
I forgot about that. Oh.
Ah,
Before Fizzban, before Tasha. Jesus Christ.
you all
You're
wanna rest?
welcome.
You all want to rest? You want to talk to a skeleton? What's the plan now?
I mean, we need our paladin to
people.
realize he can talk to undead, and
Excuse-
that's
Where
not
is
gonna happen, is it?
It was buried into some rubble into the watchtower on the east side. Well, what was once a watchtower on the east side.
Go over here. I'll be like,
Okay,
let's
now
test this bad boy
Deidre,
out.
this is how you cast a spell.
Are we letting him do this?
You cast
Might as well let the young
You have
guy
to learn
figure it
on the
out.
job, right?
No, and I like slap him across the helmet and cast tongues. He's gonna need to be able to speak to them.
Speak with Dead does not give you the ability to understand them.
I think I have translated all the books by now, but it's fine.
Probably. Well,
That's
they
a
are
good measure.
they are meaty content. You would need hours set aside to read these books.
A good measure. I'm gonna enhance ability him as well. The charisma.
Okay. You
Yeah.
cast Speak with Dead. A light from the Galia emanates onto this form, creating almost the faint image of what was once what looks to be a mousy, scholarly sort around the bones. As the only really from the neck up kind of animates and rattles, and the blank visage of this illusory scholarly face looks at you.
I'm gonna tongues myself as well, just in case Dietrich fucks this up.
And so after that, I literally am just sitting here looking at KOC like,
So what do I do now?
I had a bigger plan for this. It's you that gets to speak to him now.
oh,
I was gonna look like one of the fuckers.
well, now you
Hey,
know what it
Milko.
looks like.
Milka, can you dominate him and peek it for him?
Ask him what actually happened here, what came for them.
What was that?
What actually happened here, what came for them.
What happened here?
What happened here?
We died.
Look, they seemed intelligent. I'm hoping we get...
Hopefully we get more than that.
The two of you here.
Idiot do it.
The two of you with tongues here. The Somnavem finished their abomination before we could finish our calculations.
I looked at Keofi.
I will repeat it back.
What?
You're not in a rush, we can assume it gets telephoned.
Yeah.
What is a somnavant?
Let me... So I don't fuck this up, because I didn't make them.
That's okay. Completely.
By the way, after saying that, I look at Kirothy like with two thumbs up, like, I'm doing good.
I will give him the thumbs up back. I don't have jerky to throw to him, but we'll see how he does like, for the full conversation.
You just see his chest pop out.
I'll see you at the display.
God, I don't need
Get it.
this to be how I find out Diedrich has a praise kink.
Exactly.
I thought you knew. I thought you knew.
Wait, he's
I should have. I'm the type of person that should have you all pegged at this point, but no,
There's
I wasn't thinking that hard.
They were... They don't say they were. They are the 9 philosophers who are leaders of our city.
I look back at Kirothy like, okay, I'm lost now. I go.
Well,
Okay.
apparently the leaders of the city fucked them all.
Do we want to know what the abomination is?
I think it's that, but we can ask that in a
Probably
second.
the brain.
Ask
Hmm?
where they were looking to. Or what they were looking for.
What were you looking for?
Okay.
a woman to settle down with, maybe have a couple of kids, you know.
A place to call home.
Please go.
We were looking for a place to take Aeor that was safe from the calamity.
Is that what they were calculating for?
That's your. This so far has been 3 questions asked.
Yeah, no.
I'm trying to look back on my notes for what we actually saw during that flashback.
Yep. Take a tap. Look, another one.
All we know is that it's something called Avalier tried before.
They called a what?
Avalier? I assume it's either a place or a person.
Oh, there.
I think they must have tried
What?
to get them away before.
Do we want to know exactly what that is?
It's probably not worth it if they fucked up.
Got legend lore for those things.
Oh, you did got Legend Lord, don't you?
Why are you naked? No.
I don't know if bones count as naked.
In a way, it's like it's the most naked a person can be.
It is. It really is.
Oh, I guess actually it'd be more the nervous system is the most naked a person can be. Really, it's just like the framework.
I guess.
It's a matter of perspective.
Like, what's a matter of perspective, really? Like, as you strip things away, when does a person stop being a person? Is it after the musculature, the organs, or the nervous system has been stripped away? You know, so you gotta.
For all the philosophizing, all I'm thinking about is Hellsinger Bridge now.
Just
It's a matter of perspective, really.
I'm about to say, just think of it as in how far is too far for a crusade, is all I'm going to say.
There's no such thing.
The
as
unfortunate thing
too
is,
far.
yeah, depending on your crusades.
Yeah, depending on your crusaders.
Someone mentions Crusade, and Diedrich suddenly has a raging heart on.
Yeah, the leather skirt immediately just tense up. Just. You have 2 more questions of this corpse, the skeleton. Even.
What
Well,
was
so these
driving
guys-
them to make the abomination? Like, there must have been a reason that they were doing this.
Why were the Somnivim creating the abomination?
It was their attempt at saving us from the calamity.
Okay. So, there's a calamity, and there is an abomination. Which do we want to know more about?
Well, I mean, we can guess at the abomination. Let's ask about the calamity. Yeah.
I mean, we got told about the calamity, right? This place is fucking weird, and they don't have one every 50 years or so. It's like a capital C calamity.
So, what?
God.
This place isn't weird. The world doesn't almost
Is
end
that
every
a
50 years.
capital C or a lowercase C?
It was a capital C.
Here goes. Last question. What was the calamity?
Oh.
Calamity was the return of the betrayer gods, bent upon destroying all humanoid life as we know it.
Melkor hits him with the briefing of acquisition sync that was given to him
And
about the calamity on
The illusory visage of the scholar fades, and the corpse falls limp.
I
His
mean,
pile bones.
You did good 4 out of 5.
I'll take 4 out of 5. That is still a passing grade. And if you expected me to read that book, you, sir,
It's literally
no-
a paper with cliff notes on it, sir. I'm just showing it to
We
you.
also talked about it with the cute gnome.
Yeah.
And the dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
anyway.
Hey, 80%'s B, Diedrich.
It's supposed to be.
No.
I mean,
no,
to be
we-
fair, they could have known something more about the calamity, like potentially why they
I
thought the
suppose if
Elder
they,
Brain was the solution.
suppose if they
I
lived through it.
I'm not sure if they think the Elder Brain was the solution.
No,
Well,
that
this
some
guy
of them
didn't.
thought it was. These guys thought changing like planes or something was the solution to it.
And we don't know if they actually wanted to make an Elder Brain or an Illithid. It could have been they made something similar and it adapted when it encountered them. These, not vestiges, these
Or the
parts of the umbral
abomination.
body.
Well,
have
all I'm
a-
saying is the abomination could have been something completely different, and then the Elder Brain came in after the fact.
Maybe. But I think just like whatever the umbral shit is, they were just taking over wherever there was some sort of fervor or panic.
Possibly.
Took over the leaders of this city. Took over your religion. Took over a teacher, which I don't know what's going on with Dane, but that was a thing, I guess.
Well, I mean, the teacher destroyed crafters. I assume there was a priest that was taken over. I wasn't there for that. And these philosophers created a brain. I mean, it makes sense.
True.
It's like poetry. It rhymes.
It's so dense. There's so many
God,
layers.
I think I just heard a mad god speak in my head.
Yeah, a little bit. This god is bad, mind you.
Weird. Well, that happened.
Oh, the amounts of parallelism that I finally had all connect in that last conversation. Like, yes, yeah.
Well, our purpose is unchanged. Changed. We must kill the brain.
Hey, do you think the dancer will come here?
Don't invite more evil than we have to deal with.
I think the dancer will be wherever she can do more harm on her own. If they've got something fucking up this world, she'll be somewhere else fucking up there.
And if they wanted to team up, they probably would have already. We have personality issues, you know?
It doesn't really strike me as a team player.
Anyway, make yourselves ready. We leave the moment we have our spells in order.
Aye, Captain.
Don't want to give this thing more time than it already has to prepare.
You mean millennia?
I mean, you know, it's all me looking.
It's all perspective, really.
So what do you guys say? Do we knock or just let ourselves in?
I don't know
Justice,
how good cat brains are at opening doors.
justice always knocks with a foot.
I'll just pet his head.
Yeah. Should have just went with what I do. We knock or just let ourselves in?
I need the NCIS. Yeah. That's all I can imagine. And Diedrich trying to put on shades over the helmet, like, oh shit, fuck.
Poking himself in the eye with one of the arms of the.
Yeah.
All you hear is yeah. Oh man. You all can get some rest. You all can sleep. Get your spells in order.
I'm on
This place is safe. I'm not even gonna put you through the rigmarole of it. This place is safe. While you're getting your spells in order, I'm gonna use the restroom. So I'll be a minute.
Yeah, I'll also be right back.
CSI Miami.
Actually, I think this one would have been better. I should have picked this one.
I've never been so happy to have banked an inspiration.
I usually have one bank somewhere.
Oh, good for you guys. It's just. Oh.
Well, usually, that being said, though, I usually burn mine on Melkor or something stupid, so.
I know. I get it, and then I immediately use it. I know. I mean, it's not fair if I keep it because I have lucky. So.
Alrighty then. I return.
I think Julian's still out.
That's fine. We can take a moment. One of my favorite things is going to be talking to Diedrich at level 14 about spells.
God.
Mark it down.
I've never had
Diedrich
to
the
use
Mage.
It's amazing.
That being said, though, if you think about it, like, none of, like, even Abo didn't actually properly use any of his spells.
He threw fire at people. Mainly Telemore.
let's say fire people.
Well, he threw fire at Telemore and hit all the people around Telemore.
Exactly.
Well, we got the Afridi plate in the end of this. Sorry.
It was why the moment the Afridi plate came up, it was like, give me, it's mine, fuck you.
It was the best part of the entire thing that it was like
Yeah,
a session later that he was no longer there.
It was,
yeah. Then you have the Arendelle bringing down fire. Bring it down! Yes! Pop. I'm gonna turn that to force damage. Motherfucker!
For the first fight, I was like, I have an idea. So I was sitting there fighting like 8 guys. He was like, what? Don't move!
Don't move!
oh my god. Rendell, the #1 reason I saw Lore Wizard and never again. Never again. am I
Yeah,
allowing Lore
I'm
Wizard.
the same way. It sounded like a cool concept, you know, but then actually playing it, ugh.
What's
It's
a
re-
cool concept?
You know, it would be great for a campaign that went up to level 10.
Yeah.
Once you get past that, it's like, God damn it!
Once
I
you
mean,
get
hell,
like,
a
man.
fireball with force damage is already just stupid. Like,
Yeah, but when you only have like a total of 10 spell slots, like that, you can only do that like once, twice reliably.
yeah, I almost never ran out of spell slots last time because
Yep.
wizard,
This wizard.
disgusting.
I mean, we also only had 3 people in the party, so.
Yeah,
Yeah, but, I mean, you were fighting for like 12 though with the shit I gave you.
Mhm. Mhm.
'Cause you've seen how I DM. I just go, fuck it.
We'll see if they survive this or not.
Yeah.
I think I have a bailout ready.
I have gotten so good at taking the strenuous, like the ever so tenuous even scale of balance, and overloading both sides with unimaginable amounts of weight, and seeing it ever so delicately just kind of balance itself out.
I think one of the worst fights we had that wasn't, you know, demon related was when we fought the, like, because Arendelle had just disappeared and I was playing Grok, and I think you had balanced for, like, you know, on autopilot for like Arendelle being there, and then like the entire party was basically dead.
that against
And,
Trigon?
Those are only.
Well,
people.
No, that was against like the Orcish tribe.
Oh my god, yes!
That's when I got Garazud or whatever.
The Merilith.
Yeah, the Marilith killed
Yeah,
Abu.
that's
And-
where I almost beat that bitch. I just want to.
You did. You were fucking her up a little bit, but she still had double-digit hit points. And
Well,
that's something.
Helmut and Ash got skewered.
I'm about to
Yes.
say Telemore fucked up. I
What was that
fucked up by
thing
not doing
called?
My thing.
Yeah,
What was
so
that called?
The Garistro.
Garistro, yeah, that thing was a beast.
Because I did it did a charge attack, which is like
And it
if
crit.
it hits, it's like 14 d10, and it crit, so it was 28 d10.
Yeah. How would I know that? Who got critted?
Yeah, you ate that shit like a champ though.
I fucking forgot I can move within half my distance on somebody,
Yep.
which caused this to happen.
Yep. It
It was
was
okay. I went wee.
the terrifying thing. The thing that scared me was like that was just straight up a Garistro. I didn't modify it or nothing. That's just how much damage it can do. I was like, oh my god.
Which, by the way, that is the most satisfying thing as a DM when you like take like a monster and just start tweaking it a little bit. You don't even tweak it a lot. You tweak it a little bit, and it just like
I remember that fight. I didn't tweak anything. I had a bunch of Tanaruks and Marilith and a Garistro.
We were fine. It's just let's
think they were even-
let me
they were
just
just
point out
normal
the
orcs, weren't
main
they?
thing we
Are they
did
normal orcs? I can't
first
remember.
to fuck
what's
up.
that?
We split the
But I
party.
remember, like,
You just split the party.
the battle started, I was like, yeah, classic barbarian stuff, I rage, and then every like 12 different guys all attacked me with great weapons, like, that was a mistake, and then I didn't rage, and then I didn't reckless attack, and then they just reckless attacks against me, because they're barbarians. And
They did. It was like,
not a
fine.
good time.
Everyone's gonna have an advantage against everyone anyway, so just take
There
the
was a-
advantage.
Like, Grok did have a great moment in that fight, because he was actually using tactics at the end, because he, couldn't fight everyone by himself. 'Cause everyone's dead. Then the dragon came and he fucking ran up a dragon's tail to leap at the Garistro and like kill it.
I think she
which,
did smack you afterwards for that.
Yeah, it was worth it though.
You racked him upwards. He does not appreciate being touched by people.
I mean, he learned not to fear dragons after he like ripped a wing of a dragon off
Yeah,
and rode it to hell.
that was true. The silver dragon. It wasn't a silver. It was a white dragon.
It
Wasn't
was
I
a
can't-
white one, yeah.
Yeah. Oh man. But back in the now. God, that shit was
Right.
crazy. You all get a rest. You all get spells. You all can re-prepare. Jesus fucking Christ, spells and get your hit points back. Abilities. I don't know. Whatever you spent. I need to top out Frigga. She'd lost like 3 hit points or something. No, she'd been healed up to missing 3. That was right.
Which evocation spells do you know, Melkor?
Not many.
Okay.
I'll have to go through them. Nothing that will help us at all.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Because sadly, I don't get the lovely my shit's force or psychic.
Yofi, you got any prep that I could use? Up to 3rd level?
That's not me throwing up, that's me not knowing what that even means. Because I imagine Coyote doesn't. I'll check.
That's some weird way the people talk about levels in the universe. I don't know what it is. You know.
I feel like he knows what spell levels is because he uses them, but doesn't actually necessarily know schools because that
Yeah.
feels like wizard shit.
That's fair. It's like, the blasty ones. Like I don't see any reason that characters in universe don't describe them as like levels of spells. It's just
I
like
think
tiers of
it'd be a
magic
bit more
that are able to be used.
complicated. I think they'd use better like terminology than level 1 spell. It sounds kind of dumb.
Probably. Yeah.
Yeah, I got an evocation spell. It's called Eldritch Blast. That's it. That's all I got. It's
Oh,
just-
circle of spells or something like
Yeah,
that.
I imagine they're tiers or I don't know. I think the reason why they don't understand that magic split into 10 roughly different
Yeah.
levels of magic.
Mhm.
Well,
It could be
for,
like-
for the
When
mortal
you-
man, it's
when
10
you
levels
get
of
to-
magic.
When you get to the next level of strength, suddenly you start to be able to do these different types of things.
Yeah, yeah. Like there are 10 rough tiers starting with cantrips and then first, second, third, fourth. Like it makes sense.
Evocation spell. They all involve smite.
Spiritual weapon if you have that one. Good.
Nope.
Oh,
Is-
okay.
Is Spirit
I
Guardian
can
invitation?
prepare it today. It is conjuration.
Oh!
I've
Okay.
got guiding bolt and cure wounds.
I got shatter.
I
Cure
got,
wounds,
I'll take
evocation.
Shadow. Shadow's good, yeah.
I got divine favor.
I feel the need to check this, but like I dragged it from the compendium.
Which is what?
Cure wounds is evocation. Yes,
Cure wounds evocation.
apparently.
No, it is.
Healing is
healing,
evocation.
healing magic is
Yeah.
evocation based.
Why? I always assumed it was necromancy.
No, resurrection's necromancy.
Yeah, res.
So, like, I got Crusader's Mantle, Divine Favor, and Smites for Days.
It's early enough in the day. I could switch out for spiritual weapon.
I mean, spiritual weapon is pretty handy.
Yeah, and contagion has a good chance of fucking up.
But,
Yeah,
but
I'll
when it
produce
hits-
the gem.
Oh.
Uh huh. Like I had prepared it because it would be fun, but it also requires me to touch the thing, so I can probably just switch that out.
Generally not a good thing with aberrations.
Uh-huh.
It'll also feel gross. I'm just warning you. Not just normal gross, like, I don't know.
I was gonna say I feel gross a lot of the time.
Yeah, so at least level 2 gross.
Dan got fucked by some bullshit.
But yeah, so what needs doing? Do I need to use up a spell to do this, or
No, you just... Well, actually, yeah, you do. Oh, yeah. If that's alright.
it's worth it?
Yeah. Just, like, try to cast it into it.
And you slap a third level. Second or third level. You can.
I think it's
cast
up
it,
to
I think.
3rd level.
It's so you can slap in a third if you want, or you can just slap in a base spiritual weapon.
I'll cast it at base.
All right, basic bitch spiritual weapon.
Can you even upcast spiritual weapon?
It does. It does an extra D8 damage.
Oh, but yeah, I mean, the base is fine.
Yeah.
Cool. Appreciate it.
You have a spiritual weapon in the spell gem.
Yeah, I think it will come out however KOF would normally have it be.
Whatever KO.
Yeah, that's what I was considering as I was casting it. Don't worry.
It's, I'm already
it's a
confident.
fucking-
If I could make a spiritual
giant
weapon a dildo,
spiritual dildo. Yep. Yeah, we're all there.
I don't know that
Totally.
Melora. It still has to be relevant to my god, I assume.
It's made of wood.
Giant wooden
Wooden
dildo.
phallus.
It's one of those fucking like from Japanese Dick Day or whatever, like the Dick Garden.
Japanese Dick Day.
Yes. Look, that sounds stupid, but it's not a thing.
I believe it. I fully believe it.
So,
Japanese annual penis festival is as phallic as you'd expect. I mean, you'd
Yeah.
hope so.
Oh.
just go ahead and look that bad boy up. Anyway,
Nice.
Oh.
Nice. There's a
Look, I
wow. Just
I wasn't
wow.
joking about it being a thing.
yeah.
Just the juxtaposition of this image. I hate it. I just hate it.
Wow,
The little girl. Ugh.
that is a
No.
big penis.
I heard a story about a Mexican lady who recently got a giant dick for her grave. It was just a very weird story.
Huh.
She was a real prankster, I guess.
Fuck it up.
Anyway,
But yes. Get the spells, get the spiritual weapon in your spell gem, and move these sheets out of my way so they're not covering up the important handouts for me.
Right, time for a
And-
speech.
Speech,
Ooh.
speech, speech.
Some of you may die.
if any of you thought about taking inspiring leader, I would tell you to go fuck yourself and pick a different feat.
Shit.
It's
I was once given
actually,
it for free.
it's actually really useful. Like if like
It's
having,
useful for like until you're level 5, and then it's like irrelevant basically.
I don't know, having
Right.
25 temp HP every day. I mean, I've had it come in
No,
handy.
it's based on your level, right?
It's based on your level, so you get like 25 temp HP like at high level.
I think the issue is it takes 10 minutes,
I mean,
and
you-
normally
just
people
start
are
out
just
the
getting
morning.
out.
Is
yeah,
this
you do
gonna
it,
be
do it in the
first
morning
big
or after a
fight
short
that-
rest.
Is this gonna be the first big fight that we do without a hero's feast?
Oh yeah.
Oh
Probably.
wow! Yeah, think about that.
Mm,
Unless
Probably
anyone
not
want to have a
bad one.
feast.
I mean, I have
Silent.
advantage on that save anyways, but I'm not sure the rest of you do. Besides Diedrich.
Anybody who's near me has advantage on that. But I think Hero's Feast would be helpful.
If any of you have a bowl, we've been traveling for so long.
You can get one if someone gives me the
Oh.
money.
I got a bowl.
You have a
Not
bowl
the
with a
kind
pound.
you
I'm
find
a-
from Diedrich.
Just hold myself back from hitting him.
Do you,
Well, I got
just
a
a
bowl.
bowl. Go in.
How much does it actually
Like,
cost to make
that, like,
make the
that
hero's feast?
it's mentioned, so literally I just pull out
1,000?
points.
The gem encrusted bowl must be worth 1,000.
We don't have gems, I think is the issue. So I have like adamantine and
I was gonna say
gold.
I give out gems semi frequently, but I think you sell them all.
we sell them like
We do.
immediately.
Usually,
I pull out a bowl and just pour like 1,000 gold
Yeah,
into it.
I
I'm
gave
like,
out a fuckload of gems, like when you cleared out Melkor's parents' place. But you sold them all. I'm pretty sure.
I mean, if he has a bowl, I mean, technically it's Coyotes, but there's a diamond. I'm pretty certain if I go down, you don't want me.
No, we
coming
need
back.
we need our diamonds. We need those diamonds.
Those are valuable.
I just take a bowl and just pour like 1,000 gold into it. And like, does that count?
No,
I mean, it just says gem encrusted. I can go.
you can
no,
you
just
can
give me
make
like 100 gold. Come on.
legitimate. You can make a clay bowl, slap 1,000 gold diamond in it, and it'll work.
Otherwise, we'll be fine. We can save the feast for afterwards.
there's some still in Fat Loot.
You haven't sold them all. You all thought ahead and kept some of the gems.
No, I think
I've
what
been
happened
taking
is-
I've been taking shit off of Fat
Oh,
Loot.
yeah,
because
we-
used it.
we didn't sell those. Yeah, we were
Oh.
wise enough.
We've actually got a bunch of shit in there.
I will
I leave it for people to sort through.
I will take a rock from here and kind of like with the hammer expertly make it into kind of a bowl shape.
Absolutely.
Like use a piece of sap to glue a gem onto it.
Yeah.
I've got. We could use the 2 blue spinels. That's 500 gold pieces each.
Yeah, why not?
A little bit of crafting, a little bit of molten earth, a little bit of inlay, and you can have yourself a bowl. Take off the
Shitty
spinels.
bowl.
Yep, that's off the loot.
Hey, it is a bowl that is worth 1,000 gold pieces
It's
that
a
is gem
bowl.
encrusted. It fits every bit of criteria you need for Heroes Feast.
I got the store value.
It's literally only worth that much as well.
The
Like,
stored value does not work on this, as that spell is only illusory.
We trick ourselves.
Unfortunately, you can't trick Melora.
Being said though, right? Isn't this whole thing based upon belief? If we believe this bowl to be
No.
worth 1,000,
If it was a
gold,
paladin spell, sure. but-
Maybe. If you were going to cast... Tell you what, when you get 6th level spells, you can do whatever you want with them. I say this because paladins top out of 5th level spells.
Yeah. And that's only if they get high enough. It's
That's assuming you get 17 levels of paladin.
yeah, we'll see. Let's see. If I take 2 levels off of I can make it.
That would take away one of your feats.
Wait, okay, so one level off. No, I just
You
gotta
go
make
You
it.
can't make it. You can't go above fifth level.
That is
paladin
assuming
spells.
I don't take epic levels.
You can become a bard, I guess.
Yeah, who's,
I just,
who's to say? Yeah, that's true. Start going full cast. Yeah, Dietrich, I'm not going to allow that. No, you're not a bard. I don't care what. I don't care how you spin it. You're not a bard.
So good stories.
Shut up. Get down. Put your nose in the corner.
Oh.
Oh, heroes.
Yeah.
You slap down a hero's feast, and you all partake. I can't remember how we do the d10s in this one. Does
we always
everyone
just
roll
all
them?
roll them. Yeah.
All right, I'll roll for Frigga. Here, I'll publicly roll them.
I always roll well on these.
Frigga is not a fan. I don't know what it is.
No snake food.
Yeah,
No like live mice.
yeah, it needs more meat for her tastes. So she has an extra 4 hit points.
Yeah, she's just picking at it. I'm just kind of like sticking with one thing.
Everyone else, however, fucking some good shit. It's some serious gourmet shit. Make sure to track how much the increase is by, as that'll go away in 24 hours.
It's always good to
is-
just have one of the boxes filled with your actual HP.
Yeah, very true. As well, do remember, because I'm going to forget, you are cured of any diseases or poisons, you are immune to poison and being frightened, and you make any and all wisdom saving throws with advantage,
Like you don't already when you're
which
near me.
means
But
inevitably when Diedrich's skirt flips up, you'll make that save with advantage.
Thank God.
so good.
It's just
Anytime-
the first time I've said that today. Jeez.
But
What's the
As
D&D
a
session for us
speech-
without dick jokes?
Well, yeah. As the feast is coming to an end, Ark's gonna stand. I'm no orator. I leave that to fancier pricks than I. But we're about to march into hell. Life is overrated. It's better to die fighting. So let's do that.
You suck.
So do you. Let's go.
Frigid. Well, I mean that was more motivating than the speeches my people would give, so I'll take it.
Well, I mean, anything is.
You either die by them or you die by me.
Wait, what?
Wait, straight up like, yeah. Oh, wait. Hold on. Can I go back to that?
I just thought that would be her people's speeches. I don't know.
Oh no, that's not too far actually.
YOLO.
It's either it was usually either we come back with 2 heads or they take ours. So I mean,
Makes sense.
Not the best motivator, Fear. Kind of just makes you run away at in the end.
That being said though, I have motivated quite a few people to aid
By
me.
threatening them.
Yeah, exactly. It works.
You
Stop
want me to cast
resisting, I'm
you
here
if
to
you
help.
fail? Is that what you want?
I can hear Diedrich like in his big Inquisitor days. Stop resisting! I'm here to help.
I'm currently beating the holy fuck out of them.
Oh yeah.
Stop resisting.
May the power of Minotaur free you.
Command them to drop that weapon and still beat the shit out of them.
Stop resisting! Oh my God, Diedrich. God, Diedrich was a menace. Now he's just a bumbling idiot who thinks like a menace.
I was a menace at one point.
It's me like Mac from It's Always Sunny energy. Thinks he's a big hard man, but is a bit of a goof.
Once upon a time, back in my day.
That's the thing. When you've got an entire church behind you and they're pushing you to do the murder thing, you kind of are. When that energy is put behind whatever the rest of us are,
It just kind of disperses.
Certainly.
It does its own thing.
Put in a room full of other monsters, but ones that are kind of happy to be bumblefucks, and it tones
Yeah.
down how bad you look.
Wait, didn't I
Which one of us is
leave-
this tiny one?
Probably.
Melkor.
Well, Melkor's tall. I was gonna say Frigid because she's actually somewhat short.
I mean, Melkor's tall, but it just gives me Melkor energy.
It does have Melkor
casting some
energy.
weird spell.
Yeah, that tracks.
It's just disguised self. That's all it is.
But you all set out? Attempting to head for the academy, whatever direction it may be from your current position.
Fairly certain if we just think about it hard enough and start walking, we'll just end up there.
Is this the attempt?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Okay.
This is attempt.
You descend down the spire, back into the muggy air, the weird feelings, the slight nibbling in the back of your head, the unfortunate geometry of this place. It just, you don't ever want to spend too long in places like this. It has a way of wearing on the mind.
I have a way that we could maybe help our chances of guiding ourselves. Assuming all this land is in some way connected to the Elder Brain.
Which is not,
he's
it's
gonna
not a
look
bad
up-
assumption to make.
He's gonna look out for signs of like life in the land, like areas that react to us or at least seem more alive than others, and then using that as a like warm or cold kind of thing, given his
Sure.
insight into aberration.
Guidance, whatever you're doing.
I will allow this, even although unknowable aberrations have unto themselves their own alien logic. I will allow an attempt at a very, very difficult. I'll say survival.
Survival?
It's
Yeah.
tracking. Yeah, I'll say it's stupidly difficult, but you can succeed it.
I figured so.
No. Flat out. You looking around. You do see bits that look like. I mean, if you didn't know better, I mean, you're not a learned man, but I mean, you've looked over Clara when she was reading a book and saw like drawings of anatomy and various things, and you've seen the things that look like nerve endings, and you're like, oh, maybe we're heading the right way, and then you look over and there's nothing, and you're just lost. And there's bits and bobs that look like there's a road that straight up looks like a spinal column at one point, and you think, oh, if we just follow this, and it leads to a dead end. And it's whatever logic there is to the construction of this, it is beyond your kenning.
That was the butt. We ended
Which
up
is arguably probably better.
Yeah, it's a
as
good thing not to know.
Insight
good
into
thing.
unknowable things has a way of placing stress upon the mortal mind. As knowledge always comes at a cost with these kind of things. But roll me a d4, someone. And if you roll a 3, re-roll it, because you can't go to the same place twice. Okay. Walking along, you eventually see as you're walking, see that you start to stumble across what looks to be what may have at one point been a main thoroughfare or something of the sort. And almost like for the briefest of moments, you will kind of start and like reach for weapons or foci or whatever you have on you, and as there's a moment where like you see shapes move and things just apparate, and you quickly realize, I mean, at the very least from what you're looking at, you don't see obvious aberrations or monsters or anything of the sort. No glowing puddings again. Let me drag you on because I almost forgot to do that. There we go. As you appear in this main thoroughfare, suddenly apparating, the buildings are put together. Is this the map I'm on? Am I the fool? Okay, this is the map I'm on. Just looks different. The buildings are put together. There are people in the streets conversing. This looks to be If you didn't know better, you would say this just looks like a town doing normal business. Folks at stalls doing business. Some with foods and some with bits of jewelry and display cases, all locked and keeping a watchful eye over. This looks to be a busy thoroughfare.
Does it look like what we saw out of the temple window when it was taken back in time? Or
It's
does it just
very
look like
familiar.
any random... Okay.
The architecture is familiar. This place is an architecture that is strange, and not in the alien sense. It's just strange design choices, and it sticks out in your head. This is very reminiscent of that, so likely the same place.
I'd like to do an insight check on the people.
Sure.
Guidance.
These are technically humanoids.
I mean, it also works on identifying.
That's true. It didn't matter either way. So,
Yeah.
24. Looking at them, they are people going about their business. They're folks husking wares. You got one over here, like, brushing with a broom the front of their shop, it looks like. Jovial conversation. You have a musician at the far end of the square. You have a few looking to be more robed, scholarly sorts around a large kind of like what are they called? Like at the sides of like construction sites that help them get up into scaffolding. Thank you. That are kind of surrounding some structure you can't see beyond the scaffolding, but some like glowing bubble or something of the sort is there, kind of standing on top of the scaffolding, looking at it, taking notes. It's interesting, but nothing strikes you immediately, at least, as being out of the ordinary, aside from this very situation.
Is anyone reacting to us like people would react to armed adventurers striding into a city center?
No.
They are.
They're not.
All right, stick close.
Well, something about this screams crap to me, Argus.
Really, Diedrich? What makes you say that?
My paladin senses are tingling.
Oh my god.
I take out a piece of jerky and eat it myself.
His chest hairs are twitching.
Rude.
I only had enough for me. Come on, only way out is through.
By the way, where's Bridget?
Oh, my bad. Bridget's
We
there.
will see her
You
when
can't
she
see
feels
her.
like being seen.
She knows, unfortunately, she knows that the safest place is near your dumbass.
Facts.
So she is somewhere near, usually probably with Argus, considering Team Ranger.
Damn right. Yeah, slowly
Away.
walk. I try to avoid getting close to any of the
Yeah.
the
None
people.
of them really look up at you as you approach.
I want to touch the fountain. Is it like solid?
Touch. Feels like water.
Okay, I'm gonna just hop over this.
You notice as you kind of hop over it, walk through the fountain a little bit. Folks do kind of look over, intrigued, at not at you. It's in your direction,
The
but they're
water
looking at the
sloshing?
water.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Here. I have a replay.
You touched the water
Okay.
already?
Oh god, that big bird was coming
You
right.
touched the water already, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna take like the back of the pommel of my sword, just wrap it against the stone.
You wrap it against the stone.
Go
This is
look around.
this is a rather busy, loud thoroughfare with music being played. So unless you do something particularly loud,
I don't want to attract more attention than necessary with the test.
yeah, so it'd be hard to say if that did
Yeah.
have a reaction of some sort.
I'm gonna step around to look at this thing.
hmm Step around the scaffolding, give it a look. You see what looks like. I mean, it looks like a bubble of sorts. There is a bubble surrounding this kind of raised dais with a podium, likely something used for public events or something of the sort, assuming this is a normal city that functions on normal city logic. With an individual inside said bubble with like very clearly a piece of paper in hand, like mid arm raised, like mouth open as if in speech, just frozen in time.
And the scholars are like observing them,
Yes.
noting it down. Yeah.
The exact nature of which you cannot discern, as you do not understand their language or read their writing.
Thoughts, Melkor?
Ambrose.
Oh,
You are the cleric.
this place is creepy.
I got a bad feeling about this.
So where's this language that we can't read or whatever? Let me.
Just talking about the notes they're holding, like the books, the scholarly sorts on top of the scaffolding are writing.
Goes
And
away
there-
from them.
Just for your sake, I'll put this on here as well. About like that.
So my guess is one of two things will happen here. Either we can't leave until we deal with that thing, or should not deal with that thing in any way whatsoever. It's a safe bet.
As you say that, I'm pulling a javelin out. I'm like, oh, I'm kind of putting it back.
But weird dream / illusory shit is your forte, Melkor, so I defer to you.
Why can't we just chase the
Say again?
Why can't we have chased the butterflies? That would be so much better.
Yeah.
All right. Let me. I guess so.
On Melkor.
Alright. Let me. Well, just give me a second to figure out. Do I really want to touch the butt here? So this bubble I'm looking at.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody's frozen. Is it a frozen time type of situation, or
I'm fully due to the turn of the robes and the fact the robes never settled. It's clearly a frozen in time kind of situation.
What expression do they have on their face?
Just as if they're mid-speech. It's a very impassioned. Whatever they were doing, they're very clear. They at least seemingly so. They believe whatever they're saying. It's something big and sweeping motion of the arm. It's hard to say exactly, but that's the vibe you get.
Are their robes more ornate than the other researchers?
Yeah, they are. They have these kind of like darker, not darker. That's a lie. Kind of white robes with somewhere between a pinkish and purplish trim along the edges. A cloth bit that kind of drapes around the neck and kind of leans down, stopping at just about the knees.
And do these
Very
look-
clearly the symbology indicative of the brain, like depictions of the brain shown across the.
They're not like the this guy's not got the same robes as people in the cathedral, observatory building, right?
No, they had damn near, you'd call them lab coats, more or less, like white lab coats.
And these other people observing here also don't have lab coats, right?
No, they very clearly have more robe-like, wizardly sort of feel.
all right?
We had to have this big
So
come out.
physically, everything's frozen in place.
Only the bubble is frozen in place. Everyone else is going about their life.
That's what I mean. Inside the bubble, everything is physically.
Oh yeah,
frozen.
fully. From whatever wide sweeping motion this individual had just made, the cloth never settled. It's still mid-sweeping motion.
Maybe before you touch it, Melkor,
shit.
I wasn't gonna.
Something.
Fuck that.
I wasn't gonna
Something,
touch it, but I was gonna kind of caress the butt a little bit, just an idea.
We need to test the butt first, and I take a copper coin and flick it into it.
You take a copper coin and flick it into it.
Yep.
You take a copper coin, flick it at the bubble. Oh, I can't do that. Thank you. Ba-doom. One moment.
And hell opened
Yeah.
it more.
You flick the coin at the bubble. The coin hits the edge of the bubble, and something strange happens the moment the coin interacts with the bubble in any way. And there is almost like not. It's difficult. It's difficult to narrate anything involving aberrations, really, but.
Yeah.
It's not like the space in front of you becomes TV static, but as if the very terrain all around you, with the exclusion of yourselves, looks like TV static for but a microsecond.
Hey, it's my favorite channel.
And
We good.
after that, everything is back to how it was, seemingly. But immediately, you hear shouts coming from individuals, from some of the people in this scene, and they're looking at you and pointing.
That's the spirit.
What do you do in this exact moment? Say within the next 6 seconds.
Wait, before he
Over the
does
next
that,
seconds.
I had used my divine sense.
Oh yes. It is. You get a weird sense. Half your sense, it says that everything is normal in a city and fine. The other half says this is horrible abomination shit, and this ground is desecrated. And both are correct.
No, what do you guys want?
But
Okay.
nothing in particular relating to the bubble at all. And if anything, actually, the bubble registers as vaguely celestial.
So I can't pinpoint anything. It's just everywhere. 'Cause it's within
Yeah.
60 feet. I can pinpoint a
It is.
location.
That is for this space.
Okay.
Nothing
Okay.
in particular stands out to you individually. But that's for this next, say, 6 seconds. What are you all doing as people are pointing at you and shouting?
Yeah. So, given Argus's, heightened sense, does it look like they're looking just at Argus or all of us?
That's not too hard. They're looking at all of you.
Okay. Away. Back away. Come on. And I'll say that through the earring to not make any more sound.
I
You
need
attempt to
absolutely
just-
no encouragement for that.
You attempt to just extricate.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everyone go. Go, 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 go.
Yep. You all just fully attempt to extricate. I need, as you attempt to extricate, as this is the easiest solution to this whole scene. Everyone, give me a charisma save.
I'm assuming we're all
Right.
next to
You'll all
Diedrich
be
as we're walking
within.
away.
You'll all be near Diedrich.
Okay.
Actually, these are aberrations, right?
So is this
Is
your
it-
Like the effect?
This is aberration. This is aberration related. This effect is.
Yeah. It's all it takes for me to enable paladins.
We have 2 successes.
So is this your plus
Okay,
4
everyone's
or
plus
plus 8, Dietrich?
+4.
This is +4. The +8 has to be turned on.
Yeah, the plus 8 has to be turned out.
So 4 successes. 5. Okay. 5 out of 6 is enough.
Good job.
No.
Or was she one of the ones
No,
that
no.
passed?
Zell failed.
Yeah.
Okay.
The DC was 20.
Hold on.
As-
Hold on.
This is a group pass or fail.
Oh, it's a group pass. Okay, I was about to say, Zell, re-roll. You have advantage.
Oh yeah, re-roll. It might be 6 out of 6 anyway. I might not have to narrate what happens.
Oh, okay. Click on that again.
A weird energy rushes over all of you as you leave, but you look behind and the scene is no more. There was a moment where at the corner of your eye, those of you with higher passive perceptions noticed several purple flashes and people appear, but the scene quickly faded before you could make note of the people that appeared from those purple flashes.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Nope.
It was interesting, at least.
Was it basically like the feeling of a reality I could create? How I do in the dream when I am on the dream plane.
It's not too dissimilar to that sensation. It had a give me a charisma based arcana check.
Oh boy. So what? Plus 10. No, yeah. That's
Yeah,
hilarious.
should be 10.
Mine.
Yeah, luckily this is off what you can feel and what you can glean from your instinctual understanding. No, 19.
Lucky.
Oh, yeah, go ahead. See if you can get more. The more you get, the more I tell you. And that will get you quite a bit.
What?
Very clearly. There's a bit more to that than just your dream than your dream / reconstruction magic. There is something else in addition to it that is giving it more substance. As even dreams, like the dreams you create, can only really feel somewhat real when someone's asleep. Beyond that, they're illusory.
It's kind of what I'm going towards, is what I'm.
Yeah, that is what you would want to work up to. But
Yeah.
there is a school of magic that you are unfamiliar with that gave that reconstruction some more grounding in reality.
Alright.
To the point that was a reconstruction, but Diedrich still fully sensed like the celestial presence from the bubble. When you look back, it's ruins and there's no bubble.
Huh.
New trick.
Just gonna look and see no bubble and go, thanks for stopping me, because I was gonna try to talk to it with my head.
That would have. If you had
Please.
touched
Please don't.
You know, it decapitated you.
it.
Oh, that's the thing. I think I've only ever used it once.
That's when I used the temporal displacement in a good manner for us.
I'm not going to confirm or deny, but I'm just going to say it's a good thing nobody touched it.
Yep.
Well, I
Never-
had
you
to
never
touch it
touched the
physically.
bubble.
And if you do, use a 10-foot pole first, for God's sake.
Always use the 10
Watch it get spaghetti.
Yeah, that's why we have two of them.
I have a 120-foot pole right here.
Maybe.
It's. But you're assuming you can go through the bubble that was there, is what I'm.
Assuming the mind leak would go through the bubble.
Yeah.
That's what I was going off of.
But you're also forgetting that the bubble was a time capsule stuck in time, so you're also assuming that they would understand you or even know you're there.
And
Well,
assuming
no
they
idea if
see
it
what
would
was
work.
outside the bubble.
Yeah.
So it is tricky because when time gets stopped, things get weird.
Yes. That's why I did my best to make a warlock that somewhat brought chronomancy into this bullshit. But I'm not gonna say I did.
You know,
I would
I-
never do such a thing to
I could see using Mind Link actually making your like pausing your brain because you're like waiting for a response and you get nothing because it's stuck in time.
I introduced the ancient sphinx. I put in things that use time magic here.
It wanted us to see that, but why?
wanted us to probably interact with it.
It was a trap.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, but
But
what,
it
what did it
why
want
what
to
what
happen?
kind of trap? Was it the initial spring a trap on them, or was it to fuck with them some more?
And remember these aspects of the umbral body, well, umbral whole,
I mean, it's
they're aberrations, but they're also strange for aberrations. They have I wouldn't say rational, but they have minds that think more like us than an aberration.
Did y'all say earlier it was a big old brain? Don't brains like to learn and understand that curiosity killed the cat? And it's just hoping for us to be curious?
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, that, then also the whole point is what hive mind illithids, they meant to enslave you, would take your bullshit from you. So, I mean, any sign of weakness, you're going to be fucked. Just make your intelligence saving throws.
Well, regardless, let's keep going. Do want another vision?
I'll go to the lobby.
You continue walking, attempting to make your way to the academy, whatever direction it may be in this half city. And even call it city. It's half a city, half a body at this point.
Let's keep going.
Is the academy where the spire is?
It's two distinct locations.
Oh.
The spire exists in the theoretical other half of the city, but you've not been able to cross over to that part. No matter where you walk, the city keeps you in this half.
That zone will unlock once we beat the boss.
Ah,
Gatekeeper!
forgot about that.
I can do whatever I want when I control the landscape itself. Fuck you.
But theoretically, we have a 50-50 now of getting to the academy.
In theory.
Alright. Melkor, I
Not that
choose
we
you.
know that as we're doing it.
You choose me.
Yes. See, I'm thinking it's going to be a 1 is the one we want.
I'll tell you, 4 is not the one you want.
Yep. 1. Yeah!
1.
The thing that we can always trust in.
Melkor,
roll
take-
one.
Melkor, you have to simultaneously turn your brain off and crank it up to 11. As you just kind of have to absent-mindedly, because you've seen some of the inner workings of an old one. Not a great old one, mind you, but an old one. And you just have to feel the architecture. You have to follow the thoughts. You have to sense the synapses here and follow them. And eventually, after simultaneously thinking like a brain does and turning it off entirely, in this weird juxtaposition, you arrive at the front of a large Rubik's Cube-like structure that is constantly turning itself inside out.
They call it a mind.
Looking at this is making me sick.
It is, actually.
Oh.
Give me one moment. Is the map's being fucky with me? Bam. And then I will bring you. Before I bring you over to the map, you all, as you are approaching the structure, you have maybe anywhere from 50 to 2,000 feet to cover to get there. It's hard to say how much exactly feet, how long you have to walk to get there in the first place. You all hear a voice in the back of your head.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. You finally made your way to the academy. It has been long since we have entertained guests. Why do you disturb our presence?
Of course. Is this you?
Edric, I have a good idea for you.
Hmm?
Don't talk to the voice.
Here's a better one. Don't think.
Just follow. For once, no initiative on your end. Just follow me.
Do we still have the leash from the ship?
I'm good for that.
It's a difficult maneuver to perform for sentient beings of any type. No
As
matter
I
the-
literally shut my brain off. It just boom.
Oh, how
The one
impressive.
person who might be able to do this.
Oh my, where did he go? What happened? I have lost him. I do not know. That would be fucking hilarious.
Like, did he just hang up on me? Nobody
Hang
hangs
up.
up on me.
Does that mean stronger than me? Oh, fucking kill me!
I'm gonna say a single word through our like It doesn't really matter. I'll say it out loud. I'm just gonna say mantra to like everyone around me, and I'm gonna just concentrate on a mantra of like mind blocking, right? One of the
No, yeah, just something repetitive that
yeah.
absolutely.
Have
And
you all
keep.
heard the
Also,
tale?
I'm going to cast Longsword at 2nd level, and I'm gonna give it 2 KO feet.
Okay, you got extra 10 feet of movement to 2 E's.
Yeah,
Oh, how
that's for
droll.
the next hour.
What about the rest of you? Can we expect intelligent conversation from the rest of you?
I've pretty much shut my brain off and am quoting the scriptures of a mantra in my
Oh,
head.
absolutely, absolutely. You can feel, you still hear it, but clearly you can feel the psionic presence kind of dim a little as it's not getting what it wants from you. It just turns away.
Despite the mantra, I summon the will to bring forth a piece of jerky. It needs-
Shoves it into my mouth. I just start chewing and.
Yeah, no, eating is autonomous for Diedrich. That is fair.
Just
If anything,
pull out
it'll
one
help
of
his mantra.
javelins,
If
just
anything,
kinda
yeah.
mount it to his like over his shoulder and just hang it off the tip of it.
y'all are just focusing on that. This is Melkor in front of you. Just enjoying how much fun I'm going to have with this. With my stupid Umbra shield.
Absolutely singing in the rain. Oh, a musician. Delightful. We have many memories of song. This is a new one to us, however. Oh, wonderful. What about you? Oh, interesting. You follow a different wild mother than the one we know.
Woodchuck, woodchuck, wood, Tom, which woodchuck, Because I'm fully assuming that the Ring of Mild Shielding is doing fuck all against something this
It's-
powerful.
You can. It's like it has to shout at you.
It's having to put some effort in at least, and I can feel good about that.
It's like it's shouting at you from across a field. It has to echo. Its voice doesn't get to you as much as the echo does.
Hey!
Mm.
Hey, you! Over here! God, that's all I imagined.
Well, this is how you're going to be.
Hey, Diedrich, have you
No
ever heard of the
conspiracy.
tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise?
Was it someone I killed?
Sadly,
Don't distract
probably.
No matter. I'll have to pry what I can from your little brains anyway. Hoping we can at least have some fun first. Maybe some chess
Ooh, you want to play chess?
over here. And allow me to drag yourselves on. As you walk
Thank fuck
amidst...
Rendell isn't here.
Oh, absolutely. Play chess with Asmodeus. I loved that. That generally was one of my favorite things about that campaign. Was you playing chess with Asmodeus.
Regularly, not even just like consenting to it once.
I thought you really wanted one. I was about to go knight to G3. No, sorry, H3.
Where is... There we go. Okay. As you step in betwixt some of the cubes that are constantly rotating in themselves, they come to something of a stopping point. As you look around, and there is open space in places, there are platforms that cross over each other, and distantly, echoing all around this place, there is skittering. You can hear it in the walls. You can hear it all around you. You can hear it in the floor beneath you.
Oh, joy.
There is
I see the true enemy, Patreon.
something in and
Yo,
all...
Patrio.
Yeah,
Patrio.
exactly.
The
It's-
father.
Nemesis.
Yep. Shut up! I steal shit. Fuck off.
Can you show everyone my auras, please?
Oh yes.
No.
And for the purposes of this entire place, we're going to do this.
Oh, I hate
Oh.
these kinds of ones.
As you attempt to maneuver through the entire academy.
What is that?
I disappeared. I'm dead.
You don't
What
want to know.
is that?
What is what?
Why did you delete me?
Oh, sorry.
You hit, you hit the initiative roller?
I was moving things.
Yeah, I know that, but my initiative is never that low. That is
Oh, you rolled a 1.
That's
you
what we
get.
call a one, baby.
Yeah, welcome to the club.
Okay.
I mean, I also rolled pretty low, but I have advantage.
Allow me to. Wow, you were almost not to GM'd. Ooh, that would have been bad.
Fuck, I'm not above the fucking layer deck.
Our worst enemy, Jeremy, the Mind Flayer.
Oh, Jeremy.
Fucking Jeremy.
God fucking damn it, Jeremy. No, we're just gonna give everything individual initiatives. Fuck it, I don't care about my initiative tracker. One moment. While everything gets organized.
And that's even with a +5 to my initiative. That's trash.
It's okay, buddy. I have faith you'll somehow survive this.
Okay.
Slave or not.
Oh,
So do these count as rounds of combat, or do we have to actually be in combat for it to count as combat?
combat has started.
Combat is started. Okay.
You are in the academy. You are in. We'll call it the hive. Would be more accurate. It's no longer an academy.
Is this a door?
You are looking at two. Let me reveal that a little bit more. What may have once been the entrance to said academy. By the looks of it, as well, we need to change it. We're no longer on the march of guests.
Sorry for
Let's
that. My kiddo
do-
shit herself. I just seen everybody was rolling initiative, so.
That's a good one.
The music's
we'll
still
say
going? I suddenly lost the music.
It should be playing now. Can you not hear it?
No, it's doing the dumb again.
I'll give it a moment. It might have just been quiet.
Yeah.
Can you hear it now? Slow drums.
I
Yeah.
do like this one. That's good.
Mhm.
I don't. That's dumb. I hate that.
Well, look up. Well, then just pull up on YouTube. Little Nightmares, the Lady Circles, and just put it on loop.
Ew, ew.
Or just hit F5 and refresh the page.
That too.
No,
That
that
doesn't
doesn't work.
Yep. Well, in which
Normally,
case,
if you refresh the page, it breaks it.
oh shit! I gotta get Fridge on there. I focused on all my NPCs. I didn't. I almost didn't put the friendly one on. Oh, Fridge did all right.
I think do okay. I just did trash. I'm rolling initiative like Telemore. What the hell?
Argus, you start. The place is lit, sourcelessly, so dark vision won't be a concern here. But rooms just kind of float on nothing. Stretches of the walkway have caved into space below, where there are writhing motions and chains and more skittering.
We buy that Peter about it.
Okay. So, at first he'll make a motion to Fridger. I assume they've like he's taught us some planar sign language essentially. The message he's conveying is watch the rear for intellect devourers.
You know, do you know drop sign language?
I think he knows a bit. I don't know if he he knows Undercommon, so I assume he probably knows like enough to get
Somebody-
by.
Okay,
Who's
so
speaking dark speech.
you two have a pretty easy time conversing with Hands because she knows drop sign language.
And I know every one of her languages, so
Yeah, and she knows a lot of Rangers. They gave Rangers all the languages also, which is
Yeah.
just insane.
Yeah.
they're traveling, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, and it goes without saying to stick close to Diedrich. But she knows that.
Okay.
Okay, so what I'm using is my bonus action to dash here.
Okay.
I'm gonna save my action. How go?
Rounds. Or rounds.
Alright. I'm gonna move 30 feet to get there. What do I see?
So,
Going to there, we will reveal a few things. As this is mostly more of a railing than anything. As you passed by, there is a lot of open space into kind of nothing here. And there are things down below in this void that you can see chained, that writhe and move, and you see large tendrils down below, similar to the ones you saw erupt from the well, but a lot bigger.
Gonna move here. Trying to get a better look at the things.
Absolutely. Let me let's
Wait,
just do
is
the
this like,
audio.
does this actually block line of sight, or is it
No,
like
no.
below me? Okay, yeah.
Nothing aside from actual walls is still standing to even remotely block line of sight. Give me a moment here. There's a lot to reveal here because I was gonna dynamic lighting this map, and I was like, no, that would
Your
suck. I'm not.
nightmare.
Yeah, fuck that.
Right?
I do have a question on something because it's not marked off on my sheet.
Yes.
I can't remember if Kaothe's sister took the boots or didn't take the boots.
I don't think she took the boots.
Okay, so that's why it's not marked. Okay, I just wanted to make sure because I know she flipped back and forth.
What did she give us again?
Huh?
What did she give us again?
Potions of psionic resistance. No, she gave you all armor pieces of psionic resistance, of psychic resistance.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think she did still make potions as well, because we had the ingredients.
Yeah, you had the stuff for it because you fight a lot of psychic things.
Yeah.
Weirdly enough. But this is what you see.
Okay, I still have 10 feet of movement. Do you really want to leap into the void?
Yeah, that will be a leap.
I would like to cast protection from good and evil on myself with my action.
That you can do.
Actually, is that the right order? Yeah. Okay, and Diedrich's movement is 40, right?
My movement's like 100, not including the
Only if
boots.
you use your boot.
No.
I think you were being asked not to move 100.
No. With my boots, it's an extra 45.
Yeah, but your movement, you double it because you have boots of speed or something, right?
No, I have a belt of speed, so my base speed is 50.
So that gets doubled.
So that
Okay,
gets doubled to 100.
You get 10 from mobile, right?
Yep.
So where do you get the other 10?
what a fucking shoot, dude.
It's another one of his. I think you might have left my long strider on there. Just
Oh, that's if you have long strider, you have 50. Because I know you were long stridered at one
I had it
point.
for a minute. I'm trying to remember where the hell I got it from.
Because
I think it was the belt.
the belt just doubles your speed when it's turned on.
that's like once a day.
It lasts. You have 10 minutes of double speed. Alert doesn't. Blessing of the Deep doesn't. Not extra attack. Smite. Lay on hand. Savage attacker. Rank Bane. Judgment. Divine Health. Defense. Divine. You.
Hate that.
Where the hell did that come from? 'Cause it's been like that for a fucking hot minute.
He just be zooming.
Oh, whatever. I guess it's 40 then. I don't fucking know what the fuck happened.
Fuck it.
Comparatively to like the tickets that Dave and I were seeing,
Um,
that's fucking
Well, fuck it. My movement's 40, 80 total plus the boots. With
Yeah.
launch
Okay. Wait.
me another fucking.
It was like,
Yeah. So I'm gonna jump over this. It's like easily within my distance, so it's fine.
With your jump distance, it's child's play.
I can like do 18 feet at minimum.
well, my other. She was gonna be-
And I need to save 25. Okay, yeah. I want to go here and push the door open.
That will require a strength check.
Sure, yeah. No, it's not. Well. Would you accept athletics?
This is kind of raw strength.
Yeah.
It's just your ability to full-blown push these large stone doors that have not moved in a very long time, and they still refuse to yield.
Okay, and what do I see around here? Or is
Looking
that
around
still
you,
knowledge?
while I'm revealing, you hear, "Are you sure we cannot settle this with a conversation?
No
I
response.
do find combat rather droll." And no response. Looking into the darkness, more darkness. But it does seem to continue on. There looks to be a little crack over there. Definitely seem to be ways around. So, and the tactician in you is screaming as there are so many access points and nooks
Little
and
brains to walk
crannies.
through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You remembered seeing, I think it was like 8 in the central chamber alone.
That's just its servants. Keep it clean.
Those are just the attendants. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I am going to double back to a distance that Diedrich can reach me. And I don't want to be on the edge because the tentacles can reach. So I'm gonna
Yeah.
leap back over here and motion for the others to join up.
I Delta pilot.
Okay.
Number.
Most excellent.
So I can get all the miles.
Next up, we have things. Skitter.
Away
just
shall
turn.
beast away.
Oh, there's no beasts here. She will move up using her normal movement to get there. And she is going to... What is she going to do?
Deal.
There's
How
no
about
way
that? Give me
it's
$10.
faster. She is just going to ready to take a couple shots. Should a tiny brain thing make itself known?
Keep on.
Daedric, take cover.
I can't do shit. I'm pretty sure brain things go before I do.
Clearly, because
hold
that
on,
shit went
Melkor.
right over your head.
Get your
Oh,
ass back
no.
there, Melkor. You ain't done yet.
Oh boy.
As crawling from around an edge
That guy's a good idiot.
Ew.
along the walls, a little brain scurries from around the corner, still like clinging on the wall, like vertically. KOC, give me an int save.
No.
I don't want to.
You have advantage and you have plus
And plus
4.
4. Yep. You succeed the save, so you take half damage, and your resistance, you'll take half damage. You take 13, half to 6, half to 3 psychic damage. As you feel a foreign influence attempt to exert itself and nibble away at your little brainy bits.
How much wood could a woodchuck chuck?
But you are stalwart in your own mantra, I guess we'll call it. and it unfortunately is only able to nibble away at the itty bittiest piece. It was math related. You weren't using it anyway.
Oh, that's fine. Thank goodness.
And then after its turn, on initiative count 20,
Why couldn't I have rolled higher?
Go on me.
Well, it was nice seeing you two up there.
actually, Diedrich,
Poor buddy.
can you give me? I know what I'm asking for is you have a pretty good chance of succeeding, so don't fear. Don't fear too much. Rather, I need a charisma
doomed
save
him.
from you. Yeah, I know. I need a charisma save from the paladin.
No, that's
Okay.
oh.
Oh no.
Homie, we need to get high. Hold on. Oh no.
Diedrich.
Yeah,
Swing
Twenty.
low.
You told me I failed on a 20?
Do you remember? Hold. You know what? I'm gonna bring it for point of reference here. Hold on. I still have his sheet. Not in use. Where's Kolkumthir? There's Kolkumthir. Memory of arm. Let me find it.
Don't turn me into a banner.
I'm not turning you
Oh
into a
no.
bear. This is
It
a
was.
lair action.
This is a lair action. This is worse.
The memory of arms save was DC 22.
Yeah.
God damn it. No, I didn't remember that.
It was bad.
That was like 2 levels ago.
Mhm.
Oh, the things aren't going to get too much higher than that. No, don't fear. I'm not going to do that to you.
DC 30 save.
No, I'm not. I'm not doing that to you
We're
because
back to 4th edition with DC
Yeah.
35.
because eventually I'll make something that's going to target like strength or something, and you're not going to have advantage, and you're not going to have like stupid bonuses to it, and you're just going to die. I'm not going to do that to you.
That,
Saves don't get higher, the effects just get worse.
the effect
the
on
effect-
that are when the
The
banners
effects
turn
do just
advantage.
get worse.
I had
Your
to
brain is
turn the banner
automatically
on.
turned on at this moment.
You feel an invisible force, Diedrich, centered around your legs, and they are crushed by this invisible force.
Ow.
You take 31 points of force damage,
Wow.
and you are unable to move your legs.
We're fighting an intelligent being, so you are the threat.
You can do anything you would normally do, except move.
Mark,
Our shield has been rooted.
bitch.
You are fighting something that its intelligence is beyond 30.
If I was smart, I would have brought Edgar.
Then it would have just killed Edgar.
Edgar would be
But
dead.
you'd still have your first round.
You know how like initiative, everything kind of happens at the same time. I imagine
Yeah.
all of us are looking at Dieter like, what the fuck are you doing? Come on,
And you see
get a move
I
on.
just see his legs turn into a tube of toothpaste rolled up.
you can see invisible compression sleeves form around his legs. Oh man. Now you can take your turn, Melkor.
Some bitch.
I could. I don't want to use it yet because I need to save that for later, just in case we need it. But if you can't move, we're
Carry him.
Keep in mind, we have another improvised mount.
I have some improvisations I can use. Just continue your turns. We'll
So
see what
do
happens.
I. So
he just can't move. He's not like grappled, is he?
his
Roll
legs
me.
won't move.
An Arcana check, Melkor.
Oh, of course.
It's hard to say the exact nature of the immobility Diedrich finds himself under.
Don't want to do that. I really don't.
Diedrich, how mad would you be if I just started blasting your legs with some Eldritch Blast?
So anyway,
Hey, can I hit you with my trident?
When all you have is Eldritch Blast.
Well, I mean, it's only going to be some claws, so I mean, you might be into it. It's not really a blast, more of a scratch.
You're not my type.
Well, that's not the spirit. Let me just roll some seduction on you to get maybe you'll be convinced.
just do a make the image of that orc lady.
Yeah, there you go.
You'll be into it.
Oh shit! All right. Well, first I see this fucking thing.
Oh yeah, it's there.
That's got to be. I'm gonna attack that first.
That's fair.
Can you back up?
18 hits. 21 hits.
I just rolled the damage first.
Yeah, you might start with 2. These are little guys. Alright, I'm gonna need that third one.
Yeah.
Third one hits. You can't not kill it there. It just 3 blasts.
Wow.
It lets out a scream that everyone but Kaothi hears because it's telepathic, and it's not an elder brain. It's a little and it's gone.
Yes, music to my ears.
Oh, right in front of us.
All right. I will move.
Yeah, those things can't force through a magic item like this thing can.
One down, hundreds to go.
Oh yeah, though, if you think you can kill enough to make them stop coming.
It's like fighting Chrysalis in XCOM.
Effectively.
Just keep coming.
Call of Duty
I-
Zombies.
All right.
They just
Yeah,
keep
that's. I don't have anything I can. Oh, this is gonna be shit. All right, that's your boy's turn.
All right. Give me some moments while I do some things. Skittering from over a wall, one of these things appears over here, which Frigga will take some shots at.
Assassination!
Decapitation! Oh, she actually would have had. So that's 2 hits on it. 1 from her gloomy strike. It's still technically the first round of combat. So we got a gloomy strike and a non-gloomy strike. Oh Jesus! And fully pins it to the wall. Another
With a slight look of pride from Argus.
If there's one thing I can do, it's kill at least. And hopping across from the walkway to the northeast there, another one of these things, which will do a little hop to get across the other side.
They wrap around again.
You're next.
Yeah, you did.
Okay, it's gonna get there before it becomes visible. And then it's just gonna keep dashing, running along the wall.
Oh,
Almost to you, Thel. There are a lot of small fries.
and up for the sea turtles.
Zell.
Yes.
your
I'm going to bonus action turn into a bear.
You maintain your
Don't
intelligence score as a bear.
you dare.
Oh, I know I'm gonna need a bath after this. I'm gonna shove my head up underneath Diedrich's legs and just
Get
lift him up.
right up in the grundle. I'm going to need a. Ooh, I need to check the. We're already getting weird. It's going to be strength. I just can't remember if it's strength or athletics. 'Cause I need to check how the spell-like effect Diedrich is under works.
Oh, a spell, you say?
I said I didn't say a spell. I said a spell-like effect.
I just
Well,
hope you don't
either
rip his
way, I
legs
would
off.
just be rolling the strength of a bear.
Not the same thing I was thinking, Julia.
Okay.
Hasn't
it
you
is-
seen Lake Placid? That's what he's gonna
Yeah,
look like after
yeah.
this. Ugh.
It is a straight-up strength check using bear strength.
Yep.
The Earth Kingdom's bear is taking you to Lake Laogai.
Okay.
Wow.
And
Fucking
hold
hell.
on. This is a contested check.
Oh,
by
what a shame.
Spellcaster's ability score.
Well, goddammit.
It's been real, Diedrich. It's been
Holy
real.
shit, Diedrich,
What did they roll?
your ball pops first of all, first and foremost. As
It was two nat 20s contested.
it wasn't actually. You got a 24, and it didn't roll great, and only got a 23.
God.
And yeah, this is two powerful forces fighting against each other, all focused on Diedrich's Grundle mainly. Diedrich, I need a con save. However, the telekinetic hold it had on you is broken.
Good. That means I don't have to do what I was going to do.
You're gonna be a few pitches higher for a little while, but you'll be all right.
I'll be here.
No more little Diedrichs running around here, folks.
It is no longer my balls bleeding. It is now
Diedrich
yours.
is infertile. However,
That's canon.
we have it canonically labeled "No little starfalls running around."
No Diedrichs.
With that,
no
well,
more.
granted,
Who
it can be healed, but at least until it gets healed,
No,
you
we
don't
don't
gotta
need
worry
that.
about
We
it.
don't need that.
During
don't
during
do that.
Bell's turn, I'm casting Revivify on my nuts.
Yep. That is your
I could just
action.
win this. Like that is
Yeah, no, it had to roll not great for you to beat that too, even with the crit.
Jeez. Well,
It was contested by its intelligence, which is very high. However, you still have your movement with Diedrich mounted on you, so Diedrich is to come with.
okay. Some bear movement. Oh, 40. Okay. And I'll roll health afterwards. Let's see, it's 5, 10.
you know, of all the things you could do after having your nuts twisted off, you know, riding a bareback is not one of them.
No.
Although, in certain types of BDSM club, that is quite likely to happen.
Oh yeah.
So because
Are you
I don't
are you a
wanna
CBT man, Diedrich?
step into a hole, you're gonna be up here.
He may have been, not anymore.
He is now.
That hard
He's
limit's
just a
been broken.
CT man now.
Yeah.
Listen, he's hitting them high notes tonight. That's all
Man,
I
it's-
gotta
he's a
say.
choir
Man's
boy
singing
now.
falsetto.
He's no bard, but
He might be now. That's everything, Zell.
Yes.
Good use of action.
Alright, so 43.
Even if Diedrich may not feel that way about it. Okay. Which one's this one? There's so many. Okay, it's all you.
that there.
You're way back there. Scurry, little buddy.
Get moving.
All right. And who is this one? Okay, you scurry out from a little wall around here, and emerging from a western crack in the wall appears this little bugger, who is unable to get within. Oh no! Oh, the crack in the fucking bridge is just big enough.
Please tell me
Hate it when that
jump,
happens.
It doesn't
Hate it
make
when that happens.
It is going to.
Well, you know you want to risk it.
It is no. This thing's intelligent. It doesn't want to risk it. It's gonna crawl on the side of the bridge where people can't see it
I'm gonna save
and
you,
disappear
buddy.
from view. You're dealing with a chess grandmaster in the next chamber. I get to play everything as intelligent as if it's obscenely intelligent.
He knows how important pawns are.
Exactly. Chaos.
What would our pawn pieces be? I think Argus be a knight, you know, mobile. Diedrich the bishop, of course.
Never
Zoe the
moving way
rook.
fucking expecting to.
No,
Honestly, I think Melkor would be the queen, you know?
I think-
Long range.
I think Melkor is the queen. Yeah.
Yeah.
Am I the bishop because I'm now a eunuch? Is it?
Sure.
That's just
Yeah.
to be honest.
There's no choir boy
Yep,
role.
yep. Clara's king because if she dies, you're all dead.
I can get behind that one.
I say that knowing Kaothi's the grave cleric. If Clara dies, you're all dead.
Uh huh.
I mean, Keothi would be another rook or a bishop if you want to go with it.
One of the two.
Yeah,
Probably
I mean,
rook.
Persia would be a rook
Castle.
swap, by the way.
Yeah,
I'm gonna cast protection from good and evil on myself,
probably a good idea.
and then get up there.
Fair enough. Bonus action, anything?
Oh, I'm just hanging out back here,
No.
guys.
Just
Oh shit!
16
Alrighty then. No, that one's not going to do that. Ooh, what can I do?
Put a position. I put a decision up there. Go.
What is that? Ah, no, it can't do that. Okay, that's fine. I just gotta check something. Okay, can't do that.
Pay no attention to the beautiful, majestic purple tiefling over here.
I'm sorry, Diedrich. Your first movement might be half speed.
Okay, nope. That's fine. Yeah. We got some little guys. A bunch of little guys. Just a funny little guy. You're gonna go there. You are going to skitter, 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 skitter. Into position. There. Diedrich. Oh, my bad. Should I say Diedrich?
Oh, curled up toe.
The New Year's like,
Fucking knife kick. Oh.
oh, it's like and that's just locked on target. Like that was the gif is correct. It's like just, yeah, you're gonna need to regenerate after this one, Diedrich.
Like greater restoration.
No, no, regenerate. Full blown.
Yeah,
you gotta grow, you gotta
full
grow the
blown.
nut back. You gotta
It's lucky he's wearing a helmet. We don't have to see his like just pained face. for the whole episode.
right
You see all you see is water dripping out from underneath the bottom of my helmet, and I'm currently playing it off like it's sweat.
Probably crying blood as well. at
Oh
this
yeah.
point.
I don't even want to imagine the level of pain he's
See, no, that's the restoration ain't gonna cut it.
We
No.
need some opium for the boy.
Yeah.
That's my ball sack.
He would have made beautiful children, apparently.
Wouldn't go that far.
He would have made children, you know. We can
Yeah.
say that.
That's for sure.
There we go.
We're worst. That's the worst outcome. Is he would have made children?
It's a threat to all sentient lands.
Yes.
Alright, how do I want to do this?
You could ask that. That's my question to ask you. Fuck you.
There's a wall here, isn't there?
Yeah.
Yes.
Can't really see them.
The other day.
There. Wall.
Wall, okay. Well, I can see that one.
All the unbridled rage is about to come out.
You're about to hear his manly war cry that he used to have, and now
Pretty much exactly that. That was perfect timing.
What do you do?
A monitor!
I'm not going to activate the banner right now because that
Save
would be
that.
foolish. So we're going to save that. But what I am going to do is use my bonus action to Bane Aberrations.
That's fair.
This is your fault!
You hear in the back of your head, why must you hate us so?
Yeah, it's smoking, so that's not like
Because you took my ball sack, bitch!
Bring that to my testicle!
You do realize this is fantastic, right?
boy.
Okay.
you shoot people at like her.
Now I gotta go through second puberty and third puberty.
Use that. And then I guess I can use my action. What's the range on that one? I think that's 10 feet. So that's not gonna work. Because I don't think whips have reach.
No, it's just 10 feet.
Yeah, it's just 10 feet. So Gadoosh.
Last one on top.
Yeeting that on the bitch boy up
Yep.
far into the bridge.
Yep.
You don't have sharpshooter, I believe. Tridents have a range
Oh, you
of
were up there. You're like,
20, 60.
yeah,
You are at a disadvantage from there.
At disadvantage from here?
Because it's long
Yeah.
range.
It says 20 to 60.
Yeah, 60 is long range for it.
As long as you're throwing it at something within 20 feet, it's normal range. Between 20 to 60 is the long range.
No balls, you won't throw it.
No ball, even. Alright, 20 still hits. Roll damage.
Oh, it was great how that worked. That's my dick.
Yep. When you're throwing it over, you are not over a body of water. None of that
Yeah.
space below you counts as water.
There's liquid down there. And you believe it to be water. Therefore, because I'm a paladin, it is water.
I mean, in theory,
Now, hold on.
some of it's
Is-
probably water.
Was the trajectory over any part of Argus? I only ask because humans are made almost entirely of a lot of water.
Roll for your second attack. Roll for your second, because that was your first attack with disadvantage, the 20 and the 26.
He's up him or
Oh, okay. Hold on. Oh no, that was a reroll. That was Savage Attacker.
Oh shit! Very well then. It went from 9 to 12 to 15. Increase of 6. Good strike. It's still standing.
Try again.
That still hits. And it goes down.
So proud. So proud.
It's 4 minutes. I'm currently trying to decide if I want to stay on the bear or get off of the bear.
Which would be more painful?
Yeah.
Damn good question.
Oh.
Hmm. What are you doing, Diedrich?
What?
it's shocking though.
I'm gonna go ahead and move up here next to Argus. That way, when Argus moves, because he's going to, he has some coverage. Not much, but I can give him something.
Okay.
Yeah, and I will go ahead and end my turn there.
All right. You're definitely going to see this little guy, so I'm just going to go ahead and reveal him. And this little guy. Leap. Big leap. Oh, just in time. Clings to the side of the ruined bridge and is within 10 feet of 2 people.
Leave me alone.
Diedrich,
Nah.
could you give me an intelligence save?
What?
Sure.
This.
Thank fuck you have an advantage. That's a success.
That
So
one.
you are resistant, so you'll take half of half. So you take 11, halved to 5, halved to 2 psychic damage.
Yay!
As you feel something nibbling and poking and prodding around in the empty, vacuous space of your brain.
Oh, you're so lucky you're not within 5 feet of me. Who's this next little bitch? We got a bunch of little bitches. No, it's gonna go there. You. This motherfucker, we're gonna go ahead and reveal. And scurrying out of the door immediately to your right, Melkor.
No. You back into the room. Go back. Go.
Yeah.
I speak in every language I can. Back into the fucking room, man.
Shit.
Get back in the room. You don't want none of this.
Hold fast. Melkor, you're now within 10
No.
feet.
No.
They're going to take advantage of it when they got the shot. Could you give me an... Oh, no, you're not within 10 feet. I can't count. Hold on.
No.
How far did it move? Oh, no, it's still got movement.
Oh,
It's fine. They have 40 feet of movement. Fun fact. Give me an intelligence save, Melkor.
Plastering self up against the wall.
so, do I have advantage on intelligence saving throws
You don't.
right now?
It's wisdom, actually, from Hero's Feast.
Oh.
You don't have advantage and you don't have +4.
Good luck,
Yeah.
Malcolm. Nice
Yeah.
knowing you.
Nice knowing you guys.
Well, don't blame me. It was the bear that moved me.
Let me look at my sheet to make it look like I'm not an asshole right now.
Let me. It's like opening the fridge and like expecting food you want to apparate in there. Like,
5 minutes after you just opened it.
oh yeah. And this is the 3rd time you've done it tonight.
Like I know,
And
there's
you
no
know there's nothing
sausage
in there.
but I want there to be sausage in there. So
Exactly. But you're bored and you're too lazy to go to the store.
Why couldn't this be like a spell the fucker was casting so I could save my life right now?
There it is. I'll tell you, there is one spellcasting enemy in this combat, and well, you ain't got to them yet.
See what we do.
That is a success.
Oh my God.
There is a fuckload of them. I haven't fucked with them too much. So you will take.
resilient for intelligence saving throws next time.
You're resistant to psychic damage, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so you'll take 19 halved to 9 halved to 4.
Ah, perfect.
As that was actually from these things what would have been a pretty powerful psychic attack. But I mean, it's fucking kitty shit for you. That ain't nothing. These folks ain't seen nothing yet. And next,
Can I make it my pet?
Bill.
kill the Elder Brain, then we'll talk.
Ooh.
Okay, hold on. No. If I wasn't allowed to keep the Chimera, you're not allowed to keep these. No.
I'll give you a
And
chimera. I'll make you a chimera. Is that what you want? We'll call it Fluffy and everything.
emerging from immediately around the corner in this tiny space, another of these little guys, another of these funny little guys. Diedrich, you're my target here. You are the buff machine. You are Das buff machine.
Buff machine.
Could you give me an int save?
Yes.
You are fine. You will take half of damage. I don't know why I keep saying half of. It's a quarter.
Yeah, you're okay.
Same thing. You take 7. You take 3 points of psychic damage. These things will nickel and dime you to death.
They
There's a-
really are. It's
I'll
like
do it.
fucking mosquitoes.
And it sits right there. At the end of its turn, though,
Oh, great.
a psychic emanation erupts from the little intellect devourer that is closest to you all. And I need anyone within 10 feet of it.
Fine.
Which is all 4 of us.
Anyone within 10 feet of it to give me an int save.
+4 at advantage.
I can't see it.
Uh,
Drone.
Easy. Kaothi fails.
So what you're saying to me is these things are not only nickel and diming, they also self-destruct.
Not. I wouldn't be that giving. As it's not self-destructing.
They just destruct.
It's just destruct, actually. Yes, specifically. If you passed, and you know if you passed, take for me halved 4 points of psychic damage. And Kaothi, for you, can you take for me, because you're resistant, 9 points of psychic damage.
Mhm.
And is there a secondary effect? And you have, on your next turn, or until, what is this? Until the end of your next turn, you have disadvantage in any ability check, attack, or saving throw.
Great. Wonderful.
Now this is interesting. This is going to be a little weird. What is the wording on the last whip's retort ability?
If you take damage.
Damage behind us. Fighting.
Okay,
hang
no,
on,
yeah.
I'll bring it.
I
Yeah.
was going to say, it's weird because this technically isn't the Intellect Devourer.
Like,
But it's kind of the source of it. That technically was with disadvantage, but you succeeded anyway.
Well, is
no,
it
we
is
can't
it canceled out? Yeah.
Yeah, it would have been flat.
Yeah.
I will remember that.
Before
but yeah.
we were to continue past, I was going to let Kaothi use one of my luck points to re-roll that and save.
If you were going to do that, absolutely. I just kind of started talking.
Yeah, no, everybody just kept going, so I was
Yeah, no, that's fine. You get one. That's one extra die, one extra shot at the int save.
Right, so that's at standard.
Yep. Just it gives you one more roll.
Thank you.
Take 4 points of damage, and you are not disadvantaged on everything. And Argus, you do body the Intellect Devourer, but it's you borderline give it a lobotomy. But there's just enough of it together that it's still living, quote unquote living.
It's still twitching.
I'll finish it off.
it's twitching. Yes.
Yeah, pretty much.
Eh.
And we will end the combat with this. We will end the session with this, not the combat.
Comments over. We win. No.
It is. What does it want to do?
Wants to
Surrender.
make friends with Melkor.
How
No,
close?
damn it.
I mean, I think it does actually.
I was about to say, it actually really wants to.
Oh, that's convenient. Oh
No.
man,
Don't listen to me.
No, thank you.
two of you are just close enough. Just close enough.
Why is it
No.
that you two fuckers are close enough too?
I mean, who else would it be?
Well, see, the question
I mean,
is,
it's either going to be up front or in back.
I'm fucking
Okay.
fine back here. I'm good.
I know which of its abilities it's going to use.
None. Make
You're
friends.
you're going to hate me before this combat ends, Diedrich, but I need another int save.
Little big brain time.
You succeed.
Finally.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, I finally made a good roll.
Floating brain of fuckery.
As you feel this alien mind shunt itself into your head, and at the very least, it's not feeling like it's trying to take control. It's just trying to It's just trying to shut you down.
No. I will
Oh.
Turn off. It's already off.
I had a choice between the two. You will take half of this damage.
Okay.
Oh no, that bonus is actually a bit higher because its int is higher than normal Elder Brains.
Oh, yeah, custom Elder Brain. Yay!
Somehow I will use what little intellect I have and shunt that feeling into all of the trauma.
Quartering it, you take 14 points of psychic damage.
Good lord.
That bad.
And you are not stunned. I say stunned. You aren't going to be stunned. You're going to be paralyzed.
Okay, am paralyzed or not paralyzed?
You are not. You succeeded.
Oh, okay.
I was
Good.
gonna break your pelvis this time.
Just watch me drop like my strings down the
Effectively, everything it does is neurological. It was just going to separate just where the neurons just weren't going to make it to the rest of your body for a moment there. Just
Bump.
But we'll call it there for the week. And we'll pick up with the proper fight in the academy. Maybe you'll even make it to the cistern next time, hopefully. Next week.